turkeys and whores. It's that time of year.
All right.
Nothing like Thanksgiving dinner with turkeys and whores.
Get the bird.
That'd be all right, honey. This is a lovely Thanksgiving dinner. May I introduce Portia? She's my whore. I'm thankful for her. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee.
Hi.
At the Silac News Desk. Of course, Lee spelled L-E-I-G-H.
Wrong.
There's Pat Godwin. Hello. It's a fake name. Who cares?
That's right. Good point.
There's Ace Cosby. Howdy. I'm Chick McGee, and Josh should have planned better. We'll talk about that later.
No.
We have all kinds of guests coming in.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Peter Frampton, looking forward, a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We'll be talking to Mr. Frampton this morning. I think sooner than later, actually. I think we've moved that up. But that's going to be great.
I saw his Hall of Fame. They did a quick film, but it's great.
It is so
It's just great.
Yeah.
Got a tear to my eye.
He's wonderful.
And he also mentions perhaps it's time to nominate the great band Humble Pie, of which he was an integral part. I couldn't agree more.
Humble Pie's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
No, there's a massive list of those that aren't. And it's full of rappers. I can't figure that out.
That'd make a good documentary. Who's in the Hall of Fame? Why are they in the Hall of Fame? Who says who's in the Hall of Fame? You'll get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, that's radically changing, by the way.
Yeah.
But that's a long story.
You know who should be on the Hall of Fame to vote people in the Hall of Fame?
Who?
You, my friend.
You'd be good at it.
That's okay.
You would sit in judgment with your arms folded.
Happy
right?
to, yeah. But, they don't need me.
I'm happy to.
In any event, yeah, there's a check local listings and some kind of construction thing that's had some anomaly, and they've blocked off half the roads. So Josh will be here later.
Well, they do it at this time of
20 miles from my house
day because there's fewer people on the road.
Yeah, I was coming in this morning, and I could go by the exit. He gets on, and I went, uh-oh.
Well, I did the old, I thought, I know how to beat this, so I'll go north and come back from the south and get on. No detour sign. It sent me west 10 miles.
And I brought up here's how I posed it. I thought I should frame this.
Okay.
I said, Tom, possibly there was a detour sign and you missed it. No, by God, I saw him.
No, it's very confusing. It's on a figure eight roundabout. There's no sign.
So all of a sudden it's a demolition derby? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's I believe they've lifted the...
Yeah,
they were going to open at 6 a.m.
When I came through, they were already...
It'd be nice if they let me know, I don't know, yesterday.
What am I...
They closed it from like 9 to 5.
You want them to call you personally?
No, it's like a little signage going, hey, you can't get out either direction here. See you later.
Yes, but you understand.
We just built this intersection 2 years ago. We're already fixing it.
But you had all those apps and things on your phone.
I don't use those days. It's too early. I got things to do. I'm listening to stuff
There's
on the way
repairs
in.
that have to be made. So,
I get it. I'm
progress.
sorry. Okay.
All right.
Never mind. Well, that's why Josh is late. And close it on up.
I used to work with a guy no matter what. That's a long time ago. No matter what, he would leave the house at the same time. Bad weather, detour, it wouldn't matter. He would leave the house at the same time, and depending on if he had a good drive, he would get here on time. But if he didn't, it wasn't his fault. It was, there's 9 inches of snow. I didn't account for that. I left the house at the same time.
It's an idiot.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Hi, Josh. I was late too, Josh.
Hi, buddy.
Hey.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, they closed one of the main roads I use.
Yeah, well, you're not the only one.
I didn't know, though. It was
It's Tom's,
none of us. Yeah.
Tom's contention is there are no signage and no detour signs. And
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were, but it was too late for me, so I had to make my way through a neighborhood that I'd never been in. And
yeah, I was already on the ramp, and then all of a sudden you're going. It's not as bad as the time I was in Tampa, Florida, left the hotel, went left instead of right, and had to cross the entire bay.
Wait a minute. You were on the ramp. Did you have to turn around?
scary.
On the ramp?
No, the ramp splits east and west.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
if you're southbound,
okay.
and they blocked off but so you have no choice. You're already on the ramp.
Gotcha.
So,
you know, in all fairness, you are out there driving every day by yourself, and it's a wonder you get anywhere. So I guess we should be thankful for that.
Well, I'm here. It's okay.
Instead of...
my back is sore, though.
What, from the detour?
What happened to your back?
I had to move.
Are you finally tired of carrying us every morning?
I had to move all the plants in my house in front of the TV, so all the pundits.
So they could watch TV?
All the pundits talking about how they miscalled the election. Their BS could fertilize my plants. I don't know if you had a chance to watch or listen to that yesterday, but you have several hundred television commentators trying to cover their asses.
You know what?
And so how do I keep my job after this happened?
I'm going to credit Josh with this. There's never been a better time, an easier time, to stay away from what you don't want to watch.
That's right.
You absolutely can remain insulated and distant.
I know. Yeah. No. I'm just kidding. I actually listened to Christmas music again yesterday, so I wouldn't have to listen to
very nice
all the people trying to BS their way out of what happened. Well, those guys should know. I was saying 2 days ago, but clearly in the last 24 hours, the
I think
shovel, please.
I think in honor of you listening to Christmas music so often lately, I think we should play a Christmas song early. That's what I think.
We should do that.
I don't know if we should break that.
I don't like to break the rule. Now we do have a song about early Christmas songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we do.
Is that the neighbor early?
I think it's called the Way Too Early Christmas song. I'll have to dig it up, but we did open up with one of the classics, Turkeys and Whores, as you pointed out. We have another Thanksgiving piece perhaps we should feature this morning.
In my scenario, Josh, I would be at Thanksgiving dinner with the family, and I would be thankful for turkeys and my whore, and I would introduce her to the family. I believe her name was Portia. Mm-hmm. Portia the whore.
How nice.
Yeah.
Be able to spend the holidays with her.
That's right. Yeah, why should she have to spend the holidays alone?
Oh, whores get hungry.
Yeah.
He's right.
Yeah. I just don't want them eating around me.
Haven't you seen those public service announcements for that? Hi.
I thought Joe Fox said I ain't paying you to eat.
Feed the whore.
That's why whores get hungry. Now, coming up, we'd have to get a song from Mr. Godwin. Yesterday, we had a lot of fun with Tim Cavanaugh.
Yeah.
And Emo Phillips. They stopped by. I hope you had a chance to hear him. If you didn't, you can find him on the various Bob and Tom social media platforms. But those guys are going to be in your home stomping ground, Helium, in St. Louis tonight, I believe, Josh.
That's right.
On their way to the famous Mason City Limits Comedy Club in Mason City, Illinois. Now, I want to congratulate real quick while I got a minute here. Jeff Higton. Are we going to talk to Jeff today? The winner of
It's scheduled, yes.
The winner of Week 9 of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition. 5 people had all the games right. Jeff was closest to the tiebreaker, so he is our winner.
All right.
Now, you've got
Is he from Fresno? Is that right?
That's correct.
All right.
Now, you have about 12-plus hours to get your entry in for Week 10 because they start this evening with the Thursday Nighter. So bobandtom.com/contest, you could be like Jeff and be a winner of a $500 gift card from Steven Singer Jewelers. So pull over and make your picks. I understand just from some things I heard this morning, there are going to be some very bold picks from Chick McGee on today's show.
I went back to picking every game.
And have you posted them already?
I do. They're on the Chick McGee on Instagram, yes.
Okay.
I did, yes.
All right. So we'll see how that goes. Right now, I'll remind you then, once again, bobandtom.com/contest. While you're there, check out the orange insoles smart TV you could win with a wooden dartboard for that man cave, or what do we call it, a she shack?
She shed.
She shed. Wow, I don't know why I can't say she shed without slipping there. Anyway, once again, get those entries in prior to the Thursday Nighter for our special Pigskin Picks competition. And once again, coming up today, Peter Frampton, one of the greats, will be our guest, a friend of the show and a wonderful guy. And another little surprise coming up this morning that I'm not going to tell you about, hence the ergo a surprise.
Is it musically related?
No, cinema related. Now,
a movie star?
No. And do you want to give me a preview of what's happening in sports?
Yes, I will tell you that we're going to talk a little bit of baseball. Shohei Ohtani.
Hey, Ohtani.
I'm sorry, Shohei Ohtani.
Hey, Ohtani.
To pitch or not to pitch? That is the question. From the world of baseball, Agent Scott Boras.
The agent. Boy, oh boy.
He's the agent. He's representing Juan Soto, and Mr. Soto may break the record that Shohei Ohtani enjoyed for making money. Rumor is he's going to make more than $700 million over 10 years. Well, let's talk about it, Tom. And, Columbia basketball team won last night. Maybe we should, your alma mater. Didn't you try out for the basketball team?
No. Thanks very much for asking.
Okay.
Right now, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show brought to you by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about accessing therapy. And after the last year or so, we sure all could use a break. How about a little mental break? Well, that's where therapy can be extraordinarily helpful. And BetterHelp is a way to access that therapy in a much easier way. The way it works is you take a brief questionnaire online, then you get matched up with a licensed therapist, and the therapy itself is done online. So, I should point this out. You can change therapists anytime, no additional charge. But the notion here is very simple. The therapy's done online, so you do it with your camera going on your laptop or your cell phone, whatever, or you just do it like a phone call, whatever works for you. You could even do it texting back and forth if that's the best way for you to experience therapy. And it's all organized through the organization called BetterHelp.com. So you go to BetterHelp.com/BT Show, add the /BT Show part to knock 10% off your first month, and see what's going on. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Take some time out from your busy schedule to work on your mental health, and it's not just for times when you're having massive trauma. It can be very helpful on a day-to-day basis. And again, it's all about convenience. You can do it in the privacy of wherever you want to be, where it's convenient for you. So it's flexible and designed to suit your schedule. And this portion of the Bob and Tom Show, sponsored by BetterHelp. Also, coming up today from the SILAC News Desk, we have a bunch of really interesting stuff, including to make your bed or not make your bed, a doctor weighs in.
I never make my bed.
Well, that may be healthier, and I'll explain why coming up.
Well,
this is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes. Gah.
My shoes, you say?
Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
A truck driver distracted by a
Andrew
GPS
Johnson, too.
unit crashed near the intersection of US 278 at Arkansas Highway 24 early Monday, spilling a truckload of spaghetti sauce. Camden Police Sergeant Corey Saunders said the spaghetti sauce truck was headed to Dallas about 3 a.m. when the driver became distracted, overcorrected, and rolled over after crossing the center line of the highway. The driver suffered minor injuries, but there was sauce all over the road.
Oh, dear God, 2,000 quarts of blood. This is the worst accident I've ever seen. Stand back, there's blood everywhere. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have a garlic bread truck?
Yeah, exactly. They just mopped it up with a bunch of garlic bread.
Oh, isn't that the best?
Yes, it is.
God, I'd rather have that than the spaghetti noodles, just the sauce and the bread.
What's wrong with you? How dare you put pasta down?
I can't eat a whole Kit Kat bar. I can't eat spaghetti noodles. They go right to my hip.
But I like the bread part.
Better than the pasta?
Yes.
No, the bread's lovely and the pasta's great too.
Here's what Tom's doing. Telling you what you like.
Of course he is. I'm used to
you
that.
like the pasta.
Here's one of the fattest things I've ever done.
Can we have an intro for this feature?
We need something like boop, boop, boop,
or just playing Baby Elephant Walk.
And now
Josh Arnold shares one of the fattest things he's ever done.
And broken toilet seat doesn't count.
Now this is fatter. This is fatter than telling the guys on the phone when you order Chinese takeout that you need 4 sets of silverware when it's just you.
No, it was faking that there was somebody else with. What's that, honey? 2 orders of crab rangoon.
Okay.
If you say so.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials not to hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
So how about giving Bob and Tom VIP a try? Get the link at bobandtom.com.
At the end of my shows, sometimes people will, shout out a request or something like that, which is very flattering. And, you get to do some bit that you haven't done in a long time. And it's kind of fun sometimes to knock the dust off something that you haven't done and do it again,
Yeah,
I
think it's really cool.
I recently had somebody yell, hooked on phonics, which I hadn't done in a long time. And it's fun to go, oh, man, I haven't done this bit in, years. And that was the bit from the commercial. Do you remember the Hooked on Phonics girl?
Yeah.
The little girl with the braces. Hooked on Phonics work for me.
Yeah.
And I always wondered, what if she applied what she learned and she couldn't get the commercial right, Hooked on Phonics work it for me. Hooked on Phonics work it for me. Okay, cut. We're not going to move a lot of tapes like this.
No, we're not.
I'm telling you.
Brian Regan.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Now my back hurts. When you said your back hurts, now my back hurts.
Oh.
Will you stop that?
I was joking.
Sympathy pains?
I think it might be. Did you have sympathy pains when, when the babies came around? Did you,
I was too tired. That stupid line, pain don't hurt.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just too tired to hurt.
I sure hope you never told her, honey, I'm real tired.
Yeah.
I liked the doctors to focus on me in the birthing room.
Some more ice chips. My back hurts. What do you think, hon? Oh, boy.
No, yesterday we had an exciting adventure of sexy time with Allie Breen.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the letters, maybe you can remember exactly how it went, Christy, because I can't, but it was in effect something about a back rub.
Yeah.
Do you remember the background on this?
This woman was going through a breakup or a divorce, one of the two, I can't remember, but she had a male friend who was very good to her during that time, would come over, watch movies with her, who rub her back, listen to her cry, just being a friend. Well, Now, apparently, he wants to take it to the next level and start dating. And she says she doesn't have that feeling for him, that he's just a friend.
And I pointed out, the minute the back rub kicked in.
What?
Tom, I think you're misinterpreting. Rubbing someone's back when they're sad is not a massage.
Yeah, it's making someone feel better.
I disagree strongly.
Really?
I think I know what he's up to. There's only one thing on his mind when you rub a back. There's only one thing on your mind.
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Tom's a back rubber.
Absolutely. He doesn't ever rub my back.
Yeah. He doesn't want to have sex with you.
He's not a back rubber.
Are you kidding?
The thing about it is, everybody's kind of right here. Tom, the guy did like her.
Yeah, he did.
So yes, he was rubbing.
But I wouldn't walk into the green room and rub Christie's back or Alsey's back or Jess Hooker's back.
Not for any extended
or anyone else. I mean.
Well, yeah, you're in the workplace.
But I mean, I can't think of any of my female friends.
If they needed consoling.
Yes, I wouldn't walk up to one of Kelly's friends and go, "Hey, turn around. I'm gonna give you the old back rub."
No.
Have you ever heard that?
That's good you wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Linda. Do you know the term frottage? Do you know?
Now, are you familiar with the American metaphor second base? No, I think I can't.
I think if you're consoling someone and you're rubbing,
maybe I could see a hug at a funeral or something.
But here's the thing: we know the guy liked her, so.
Right.
And we know you don't like to touch people, so that's the difference.
Of course not. That's because they're disgusting.
It's because they're disgusting and filthy.
God knows where they've been. Now, dogs, I'm fine with.
People are.
I've noticed something. I think one of my dogs thinks I'm an idiot.
Really?
I bet all of your dogs think you're an idiot.
Because aren't your dogs supposed to think that you're God? You know, I can walk in, make the lights go on.
No, I never had that.
They're so excited to see you every time you walk in the room.
My dogs are sneaky, man. They brought in the other morning, and I'm like, I don't care what they do in the morning. It's a free-for-all because I'm not up to, hey, put that down. I'm not up to that. They brought in 2 perfectly round balls of poo. They looked like they were marbles. It was amazing.
Are they from some other critter?
I don't know. I don't know where they came from. I don't know if they're theirs.
No, if we're talking about cylindrical or geometrical shapes in the realm of fecal material, you're all familiar with the square poops.
No.
Right.
Something the cube.
Wombat or something?
Yeah.
Isn't the wombat square poop?
And scientists have a theory that the reason they're like that is so they don't roll down.
Oh, that makes sense. That's a nice thing.
They don't roll out the butthole.
A bizarre error. Thank you for the clarity and the frankness of your language. Very, very.
So why did we bring up
helpful.
the back rub thing again?
Oh, sorry, because we have a letter here.
All right.
There's poo in my house. You guys don't care?
Did you pick it up and throw it outside, or did you flush it?
We also didn't find out why Tom's dog thinks he's an idiot.
I picked it up and
He just does.
Yeah.
I just lately,
the way he looks at you?
I'll have discussions with him, and he'll just look at me. And I've often said this one particular dog, if dogs could talk, I can just tell he would just choose not to. It's like he wouldn't want to condescend to my level. I'm just saying.
I've always heard dogs would make great private detectives because they notice everything you do and they know what you're going to do before you do it.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like they know when I'm going to leave. They know the process I go through every day. And they're, okay, well, he's leaving. So they run up and get in their beds.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Your dogs do that?
My dogs do that. They know when I'm getting ready to leave.
Yeah, I was out with them this morning, very early, with my blinker hat and my flashlight hat.
2 hats.
You're insane. You know?
No.
You're wearing 2 hats? You're wearing a hat?
No. The hat has a blinker on the brim, a blinker on the back, and then I have a flashlight clipped on the front.
And as the drivers shield their eyes from those things, they run into them.
I live in a quiet street.
Did you see anyone while you were out today?
I did not. Every once in a while, one of my neighbors...
hey, why don't you go home?
Yeah, I don't want to say which one it is. I call him Dipso. And now to our letter.
Oh, my goodness.
You're up at 3:30.
You're up at 3:30.
Yeah, you're up at 3:30.
You're up at 3. That's my favorite. He'll come in and go, oh, there's a crazy old guy out walking his dog. You're a crazy old guy walking a dog.
But I'm going into work.
How do you know he's not going into work?
Because he doesn't work. Let's see.
Is he going to CVS and trying to buy liquor before 7?
Wait a minute, they sell it before 7?
Well, no, they don't. I found that out the hard way.
Yeah. Does he often come home with plastic bags full of vanilla extra?
It's a long wait in the parking lot.
Dear Bob and Tom, writes D. I heard you guys talking about back rubs as a friend, male to female. It's normally only problematic to the man because most women can receive a back rub, and it's just a back rub. Now, to give it to a man, I don't want to overthink this, he says, I feel like you're sending mixed signals. You following me here?
Yeah, I'm
so if a woman rubs a guy's back,
she wants it.
Okay. Wait a minute. You're speaking for the distaff side here.
He thinks she wants it.
I think as a woman, you have to be very careful about what you do with any guy.
Really?
Or any action. Any action.
This goes both ways. I don't know.
I think guys assume you want it more than girls assume you want it.
Right.
Yeah.
Girls tend to fall on the side of, oh, no.
Nah, he's just being nice.
And guys tend to fall on the side of, oh, man, she's really into me.
Exactly, Joe.
That's why strip clubs are so
yes.
Financially viable.
Yes, if I play my cards right, this stripper is going to dance for me for $50.
Printing money.
I don't think that was proper for this guy to be doing all that and not expecting.
Well,
so I don't know. I'll let you guys weigh in your thoughts. Have you ever given a back rub to a lady, Josh, just on a...
I have done it, yes. I've done it as just a friend, somebody I am not sexually interested in.
I've seen him rub Christy's back.
I've rubbed your back.
Yeah, and that's just very friendly, and hey, I love you as a friend.
Or your back is hurting, and you're like, oh, can you rub this? Yeah.
I know, or I'll ask her, I go, Christy, I can't reach
Scratch my back?
Yeah, I've got to...
Let me tell you something. If any of you people come over here and rub my back, you just better start taking your clothes off. Okay?
Did you hear that, Ace?
Yeah, you too, Ace, because it's on.
I have also rubbed a woman's back because I like her, and we are friends. But I do want to go further, and I've also rubbed a woman's back because we're romantically together.
There you go.
Have you ever had to have that conversation that a girl thought that your relationship was more than what it was, and you had to say, "Look, I'm just not. I was just being nice."
Yes, but I've had it more often the other way, like in my younger, high school and stuff.
Friend zone.
Yeah.
Play-Doh. Yeah, I got you.
Okay, here we go. This comes to us from Chuck. As someone who rubs their friends' backs, necks, legs, arms, and everything except the naughty bits,
oh, hell.
Yes, it can be platonic.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute.
The naughty bits, though.
No, he said not the naughty bits.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's doing a full body.
Yeah, I mean, unless this is a professional masseuse.
Right.
Well, I say if you rub, a foot rub is absolutely
That's kind of intimate.
More sensual.
Too intimate than a back rub.
Yeah, I agree.
Like by 100.
Yeah, I think by definition you have to really like the person.
Right, and you have to take your shoes off, which means you're naked. Your foot's naked.
Unless you're in a beach
Your
setting.
foot's naked.
Your foot is naked. She's right. What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, it is different.
Did you ever go to those Asian foot rub places?
I do. I go quite a bit.
When I get a pedicure, they do it. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
No, I'm talking about, the one I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Christy and I go to the same gym sometimes, and there's an Asian foot rub.
Foot finesse,
It's called Asian foot rub, I think.
It is called Asian foot rub.
Or Chinese foot. What is it called?
It's called foot finesse, but
oh, there you go. That's close.
Close. Oh, that's better.
I always see the foot people outside smoking.
There's some sort of undercover operation.
Well, first of all, I do not allow them. If I will go in and say I do not want a smoker. First of all, but it's great.
Yeah,
because you don't have
the
to
one guy's always outside.
You don't have to take your clothes off, which is wonderful.
But you just have to take your shoes off.
Yeah, you take your shoes off, roll your pants up.
Wanted to clarify that for Chick because clearly
feet are naked.
You put them in a big tub of hot water. Oh.
Your shoes?
No, your feet.
It's very inconvenient.
And then they,
especially in the winter, check local listings. They freeze up.
No, it's awesome. I highly recommend it. You guys would
How long do they rub your feet?
Well, you can go for an hour. You can go for an hour and a half.
Foot finesse.
But they do the whole body too, not just your feet.
No,
but you still keep your clothes on.
Oh, okay.
I've honestly wanted somebody to come over and massage me at my house.
They'll do that.
I can't find anyone that I trust reliable or anything. I don't trust anything you recommend.
Oh, I saw an ad for a place. It's called a Happy Ending Massage, and they have
they tell you a bedtime story.
Yeah, they have a van.
Oh yeah, Bruce's Happy Ending Massage, right?
Yeah,
Grinder, 11%.
Grinder, is it?
The Flippin has people
they sharpen tools.
It's a big room. This is a really cool thing because it's a big room of like 6 people in the room at the same time, so you don't have to worry about happy ending.
It's kind of like an Eyes Wide Shut thing. All right.
I wonder if anybody's walked in and, hey, I'm here to rub some feet. No, sir. You get make that clear on the sign.
Sign up top.
Well, that'd be an interesting business.
Where you get to go in and rub people's feet?
I wouldn't want to go. Yeah,
no, you can't have anyone rub your feet. You'd have to have like welder's gloves on the person because your feet are like bird-like. They're so sharp and taloned.
I see. Time to review what we learned on yesterday's show.
Is that what time
yeah,
it is?
we have some mail, of course.
Time to review yesterday's show. We have some mail.
I know you are, but what am I? Congratulations once again to Mr. Jeff Higton of Fresno, California. We're going to talk to Jeff later this morning. The winner of Week 9 of our Pigskin Picks competition. He had all the games right, as did 4 others, but he won the tiebreaker.
The city that Sunmaid built.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Love the Sunmaid people.
Now, congratulations, Jeff, and I want to urge you, by the way, once again, before the game starts tonight, get your picks in for Week 10. Just pick the winners. And you could win that $500 gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. You can look at IHateStevenSinger.com to see some of the stuff that happens to be available. Let's see. What did we learn yesterday? This is kind of interesting. Josh, most of us, I think, voted yesterday. Some of us voted early, or excuse me, on Tuesday, rather. But you told a joke to one of the nice people helping people vote.
Yeah. Young girl. She goes, just go ahead and put your ballot right in here. I go, right here in the shredder. And another voter laughed, but she got very serious. Oh, no, sir, this will actually.
I want to say a special thank you to all the people that did that.
Yeah, poll workers are tough.
The people, because there are so many jackasses that somehow take out the, what's wrong with democracy? You, old lady. No, sir.
No, they couldn't have been more patient.
There are people from all sides here trying to make sure this works.
They were sweet, mostly old people, just really, volunteering.
But that is a fine joke, I think.
Yeah, thanks. I thought it was just silly. But then I went, oh, you know what? I'm sure she's getting serious. Like, people in here are going, this better count.
Yeah. Can you imagine the dick she have to deal with? We learned yesterday. I found this crazy article about the headline was something like, how much does your vagina cost?
Yeah.
You mean like upkeep?
Yeah, here's the headline. It says, how much is your vagina really costing you? It's written for ladies. I don't know if any fellas here want to weigh in on how much a vagina costs them. Chick, would you like to?
Well, let's just put it this way. I'd have several beach houses right now for vaginas getting in my way.
But it was really fun.
In the way, too.
We found out that, for example, maintenance, waxing, could be as much as $720 annually. But that's money well spent, ladies. Just want you to know. And
I think many of us men willing to chip in.
Yes.
I'll pay half.
Yeah.
And then I think this figure was low. The average woman, this spends about $150 annually when they're of a certain age on stuff for the
tampons are a lot cheaper than you think.
They definitely are.
They're like $6 for like 32 of them. So
for some reason I thought it was expensive.
I think they could charge anything they wanted for tampons, and people would have to buy them.
I think that's why I thought they were pricey.
Right.
But
it's like a toilet.
And I think
when you need one, I have to have a toilet.
And I'll go out on a limb here, and I'm not getting political, but I do think in certain circumstances they should be made available for free for women in certain schools, much the way free lunches are.
Yeah.
And let's all kind of grow up and recognize these things are out there.
My first platform will be that crammers are free to everybody.
A chicken in every pot, and a tampon in every...
Something. The company that came out with so-called crammers. Market research dictated that they changed the name.
Well, you have crammers, plug, joint, like that.
No, I'm really sorry I brought it up.
To stop the flow.
And we,
I like his platform. The way he talks is a little off.
But my idea, I'm working on that. My ideas are clear. Yeah.
Now, the reason I read this again was I think perhaps we should write the other viewpoint on this and remove
a counterpoint.
Yeah, instead of how much is your vagina costing you, ladies, this should be men. How much is your male member costing you?
Well, what do you have to do for upkeep?
Often buy a house.
You got to keep dirt out of it.
I see where you're going.
Well, how about that? How much is your vagina costing you? But I'd also like to read an article. How much free crap have you gotten because you have a vagina?
A lot of drinks, my friend. A lot of drinks.
You can start. Hey, welcome to Tradio. Our first caller, Rhonda, are you there? Yes, I'd like to. I'd like a Speed Queen washing machine, and you'll get access to my vagina. The phones are lighting up.
Yeah. Why are they?
39-year-old vagina. I'd like to.
Now we have a couple more things we have to review. I did want to say thanks again to Tim Cavanaugh and Emo Phillips. God, those guys are so funny. Pound for pound, I don't think there is a better joke writer than Emo Phillips.
Great, fantastic.
And he remains a weirdo. Let's be honest with everybody.
We love weirdos, and
yeah, he's embraced his weirdo-ness, and he still has that cool haircut. I mean, nobody. It's kind of a Dutch boy meets hippie. But if you want to see Emo, if I'm getting this right, Helium in St. Louis tonight, and then Mason City Limits in Mason City, Illinois tomorrow. I'd call and make sure you can get tickets for that show with Emo and little Timmy Cavanaugh. Tim's doing great, by the way. He had some health issues, and he's doing really well. And I think I'm incredibly pleased to say cancer-free. So that's some cool, great news.
Yes.
Now, coming up, we're going to talk with the great musician Peter Frampton. We're also going to talk some sports with Chick McGee.
That's right. But first, I'm going to tell you about Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself home security system. And there's never been a better time to buy, because right now, get 60% off a new Simply Safe security system. It is the best deal of the year. Simply Safe is the home security that I trust. I've been using it for a decade now. Simply Safe has a new way to protect your home that stops intruders before they break into your house. Old school systems only take action once somebody is already inside your home. That's too late. Simply Safe's Active Guard outdoor protection changes the game by preventing crime before it happens. If someone's lurking around, agents see them in real time, talk to them directly, set off your spotlights, even call police before they've had a chance to break in. Plus, there are, with Simply Safe, no long-term contracts, no cancellation fees, and around $1 a day for all that protection. Simply Safe offering Bob and Tom Show listeners exclusive early access to their Black Friday sale. It's right around the corner. This week only, get 60% off any new system with a select professional monitoring plan. It's the best offer of the year. Go to simplysafetom.com. That is simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much. Coming up, more delights and some great news from the world of sports with Chick McGee. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Wait a second.
I'll get that. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, it's Kenny Tarmac.
Kenny.
Hey, Shooter, I'd love to say we just landed, but I'm still driving. I know. Like I said yesterday, with all these spring breakers clogging up the airlines, I rented a car, making the most of my wizard number, but it's fair to say I've had my fill of Zone 4 people. I know. I just crossed over into IL for my in, and for once I didn't have to do a touch-and-go at ORD first.
Oh, nice.
I'm at a truck stop, and like most road dogs, I had to re-up on my supply of sugar-free Celsius and veggie straws, and I'd be giving anything to be in the Sky Club about right now, but unfortunately, my rental car has a nail in the tire. Yeah, I got to find a place to get my tire fixed.
Yeah.
I'll take a bird strike any day over this, but this is really going to set me back. Bob and Tom, hang on a sec. Let me ask this trucker if he knows a place to get my flat fixed around here.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. I found myself in a predicament. My right front is low. Picked up a nail. Would you happen to know a reputable tire place around these parts? Oh, you've definitely got yourself a flat there. That's going to turn into a road alligator. Probably won't attend to it. That's why I roll on Goodyear tires. I don't use those commie brands. I wouldn't put those on a moped, but if you can make it up to Pete's Tire Center, you're only 2 miles away. I think it sounds good. Yeah, I'll try to find Pete. What you want to do is take a left out of here. You're going to go maybe a mile and a half on the south side of the road. You're going to see a sign for Joe Gin Spa. Now, if you can't make it all the way to Pete's, be sure to stop in there. Hey, Todd, I've got to take this. I got to call on my burner. They may not fix your flat at Joe Gin's, but you're going to feel like they did. Here, I've got a gift card that's got $40 left on it. I haven't been in almost a year on account of my cholesterol being what it is. When you get there, ask for Lou. Tell her you'll pass on the table sign, but you still wanted to take a look at your undercarriage. Hey, gang, looks like this might take a while. Let's circle back and reload for tomorrow. We just landed.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, easy, right here. My God.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
People think China's listening to all of us on our mobile phones. Yeah, we Google something, they steal our info and get in our accounts at the savings and loan. Hey! My credit's bad, I can't buy a house, can't even finance a late model car. I wouldn't mind someone taking my name. Oh, give me a brand new start, yeah. Feel free to steal my identity. Steal my identity. Steal it! My mom, Catherine, her maiden name's QWERTY. 1, 2, 3, 4 is my passcode. My pet's name is Fido. Now you're in me. Look at all the stuff we owe. I had 2 surgeries with insurance. 1 on the back and 1 for the heart. They garnished my wages, couldn't pay my deductible. Take my name, give me a brand new start. Come on, feel free to steal my identity. Steal my identity. Get my number from Social Security. 209-526-13. Child support's due, you can pay that too. Please steal my identity. BB, steal my identity.
All right.
Yeah.
Great, man.
Thanks.
My favorite part is look at all the stuff we owe.
Boy, ain't that the truth.
I like that.
Well, thank you, Pat.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
The airport has got like magical powers. The airport's the only place where like you could be on the floor eating a salad. And somebody will come up to you and ask you to watch their most precious things. You know, can you watch my back and my kid? Name A. Jackson, you know, slot 32B or whatever, and you just go find your car. And I went there, and, you know, 29, 30, 31, and then there's no 32. It just started with another rental car. It's like, I know I can't ask, like, where's 32 after 31, because they might not let you take the car, you know? Eventually, I went and asked. I was like, "Hey, ma'am, there's no 32. There's just budget." And she goes, "Oh, we merged with budget, so that's an Avis car. So just take that." I should have just taken the car on the off chance that there was a corporate takeover. And then maybe drive to somebody's house and break in and go to bed and hope it's an Airbnb. What are you talking about? Like, the Olympics are my favorite 4 years. It's because they give that stat every 4 years about how many condoms they hand out at Olympic Village. This year, we gave away 618,000 condoms at Olympic Village, and every time I hear that stat, I'm like, why? Those are our best people. What are we talking? That kid would be perfect. It'd be good on the land and the sea. It'd be like a first human Range Rover. What are we... How about we start handing out condoms at Storage Wars meet and greets? a basketball fan, and they said like, if everything works out perfectly in the next 3 years, LeBron James and his son will be in the NBA at the same time. I was like, no, that's cool. But then I did a little math of my own, and I figured out that in 6.5 years, me and my daughter's student loans are going to overlap.
But everything's okay now. So that will be taking place Tuesday evening, November 19th, downtown at the old National Center complex. So Led Zeppelin fans, Jason Bonham is going to be bringing that special show back. I'll give you some more details coming up.
Welcome down. Welcome down. Welcome. Welcome back.
Take two.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I'm sorry, I had a... You know how I was crowing that I could take a massive number of pills and swallow them? I think I got a pill stuck in my throat, and I had to go grab something to eat to swallow it down farther.
Did it start dissolving bitterly?
It started dissolving and burning, and yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
I'm okay, though. But the good news is I was taking pills.
Yeah. Thorazine, I hope. Okay.
Gets me right where I need to
now, before we get to sporting news, Josh and I were both late today due to some pop-up construction in two different places. And I got stuck going the wrong direction several miles on a freeway. But anyway, we got here. All is well.
Yeah.
But, Pat, you have a tribute to road construction? Is that what this is?
It's a protest song parody of a protest song.
They're setting up cones. Lanes there are blocking. Tomorrow your speed. There'll be a clocking. You carpool to work, and it's your week for driving. If they stop traffic now, who knows when you're arriving? When rush hour's over, you'll feel like imbibing when they tell you to slow down and move over and pull over again. Dead end. Oh, you gotta believe. On the eve of construction. We're not moving, and I'm prairie dogging. Seats will be soiled if streets aren't unclogging. My girlfriend's pissed, and soon she'll be scowling if I don't pull over soon. The air I'm fouling when they tell her you to slow down and move over and pull over again. Dead end. Oh, you gotta believe we're on the eve of construction.
Yeah. Wow, not a lot of Barry Maguire tributes flying around out there.
That might be my favorite protest song. It's really, it just is so cool.
It was a huge hit back in the day. Now,
better than Mercy, Mercy Me?
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that is
pretty good.
Yeah,
less direct. Certainly,
it's one of my favorites.
Oh. As Tim Wilson once said, one of the few protest songs that's also a panty dropper.
Which one?
Marvin Gaye.
Oh, Mercy, Mercy Me. Yeah.
I can't even attempt to sing like Marvin Gaye. Do you, when you are, for example, this morning when I finally got to the place and that it was now down to one lane, normally it's whatever 7 or 8. When that happens, do you immediately start speeding? When you get out of the construction zone's over, do you say, okay, I got to make up time?
Oh,
so I'm going to go to 90 miles an hour right now, or do you go? I wonder if the cops are sitting there thinking, watch this jackass.
Yeah, I don't start speeding, but I definitely accelerate.
Yeah, sure. The guy behind me just took off.
Yeah, that you see it every time.
So then I'm thinking, I wonder if he's a cop, in an unmarked car.
I will tell you this: I turn my radio back up.
Yeah,
because when I get lost, I turn my radio down, like somebody's going to tell me the directions or something. You ever do that?
Oh yeah,
you're going to work.
Sure.
I always do. I'll be parking in a tricky place. I turn the radio off all the time.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
Somebody might sneak up on you.
No, I can't focus.
I used to turn it down at the ATM. And go, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah. I often turn it down during Chick Sportscast.
That's hurtful.
I'm a funny guy. I'm Tom.
Well, I learned something on the show yesterday.
Oh, we're still okay.
Oh no, I just remembered this.
What'd you learn?
I can flip my underwear inside out, and the flap is on the proper side.
Okay.
So you were wearing it?
So you were wearing it, then flipped it? So now you got skid marks on the other
when
side?
When he wears it properly, the brand he's wearing on Mondays and Wednesdays?
Yeah.
Those are, the flap is on the other side.
I am now wearing what Chick calls boxer briefs on Mondays and Wednesdays.
It's not just me calling that.
It's so...
Ordinarily, I wear briefs.
Right.
And the same company also makes a boxer brief. Mm-hmm. But I don't know why they decided to do this.
Anything to make the story brief.
They switched. Does it matter to you which side the flap is on, Josh?
Well, on my boxers, they're all... The flap is the flap. It's not really... But with briefs, I get it.
Yeah, see, Christy, there's an access point on the right side. So if you're right-handed like I am and you grab the accoutrement with one's right hand, I don't want to do it lefty. But on their boxer briefs, they put it on the other side. But
can't you just pull your hand over a little farther?
No.
That you'd think.
Yeah.
No. That causes binding, and there's not only a limited amount of room in there anyway.
And he'd have to put his phone down.
These are all true. But if I put them on inside out, it switches sides. So thank you for whoever gave me that tip.
And it doesn't change the comfort level?
No, I took the thingies off.
Tags?
The tags, yeah. Boy, that's a lot. That's hard to do. Got to get magnifying glasses and those teensy scissors.
Oh, don't you have a seam ripper?
Wait a minute. What are you doing?
Taking the tags out of his underwear.
I got to
What's wrong with you?
I got to take the tag off the shirt, for example. But you got to have like special scissors and.
I don't know how you guys have you had the pouch? Have you tried the pouch?
What's
with
the pouch?
Your boxer brief?
I have. I was given a pair of Saks, and they're great.
What's the pouch?
I don't know how you get away from the pouch once you've had the pouch. I don't know. I will never go back to any other underwear. I can't. I'm all organized and everything's up there where I like it. And
that's great.
There it is.
Where's the access sleeve, right or left?
I don't have an access.
He pulls it down.
Sleeve. I pulled out.
Yeah.
Like 90% of Americans.
You mean you go straight in?
I unzip my pants and pull my pants down and urinate.
How far do you pull them down?
All the way to the floor, baby.
What are you, 4?
You know this about me. I think a lot more of American men do it that way than do it another.
So if you're at an NFL game and there's 50 guys in the urinal.
First of all, I go to the stall. But secondly, you're telling me that every time you go to urinate, you unzip your pants. Don't unsnap them. Unzip your pants, reach in through the flap, pull the hog out, and urinate through the flap and through your jeans, right?
Yeah, that's what I do, yes.
That's what I'm
now. But
how do you not get urine everywhere?
Well, because the spout is long enough that it's not...
Yeah, you don't.
I knew it was going to be some shot about how long he is and how short.
Oh, no, not me. I mean, you guys know I'm a grower, not a shower. So, but I still don't get urine everywhere. But I think you're right. I think the majority of people probably do it.
Yes.
Do it what I would consider properly. I think I'm doing it improperly.
Ace, you don't unleash your whole belt and everything.
Pull the pants down.
Boom.
All the way?
He goes down too.
Okay, well, sorry. Christy, how do you do it?
When I pull my pants down, they don't go all the way. They go to like thigh level.
If I unbutton my pants and with my belt on, I would have to hold up my pants, otherwise they'll slide right to the ground because I just have nothing. I have no ass to hold anything up.
Maybe you should get some kind of lanyard.
I've thought about getting.
You could clip it on the back.
Oh, there you go.
Or suspenders.
The middle belt loop, and then they would just drop. Maybe we should do a video like you've invented the urine lanyard, so your pants don't fall to the floor. I'm sorry. I guess we missed our sportscast. What's coming up in sports?
Well, let's see. Jim Harbaugh. And Jim Harbaugh's a new feature, Jim Harbaugh's Joke of the Day.
Oh, very nice.
Starting today.
Okay, that sounds good. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
Okay.
This is the first time we've had a woman on the show, as far as I know, lying down during the program.
Don't all your comedians get waxed?
No.
Before the show. Hey, we like to call that interviewed.
We interviewed him real good.
Yeah, we did.
The cameramen have to look away for a second.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Both of our camera guys are married to it. We're so nervous to be in here.
Now, wait a minute. You said the cameraman.
They just closed the curtain.
And they're putting hot wax on, and she put the paper on it, and she just ripped it off.
Okay.
So it wasn't that bad.
Ta-da.
It is worth it.
Kelly
It looks
Clarkson.
so good. I wish you guys could see it.
Yeah, I'll bet.
And now she's putting more hot wax on.
Oh, boy.
And
Breathe,
she's putting
breathe.
a strip of paper, and it just came off. That hurt. Have you ever seen someone this hairy?
Oh, my goodness.
It's been a while.
This is nothing.
Really? Okay, she's putting another strip on. Breathe out. And breathe out.
Go to a happy place.
And breathe out.
And breathe out.
And do I look pretty now? Will the boys date me now?
Baby, look pretty.
And breathe. Whew.
How much are they waxing?
Oh, it's
I know. I'm hurting over here. All right.
Now, would you be comfortable if I came in?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
To hold my hand.
Yeah.
Exciting and new.
This is so
It's like
cute.
Vegas down there.
Can you hear me?
I hear you fine.
sir.
Yeah.
Marianne, are you comfortable with me standing here?
You didn't have to say it twice, Tom.
Okay. I'm going to go down here and get a good look. Okay?
You go down, Can you Tom. say put the lotion in the basket?
Tom,
So
you don't
now-
have to go that low. It's not even there.
Tom, you don't need. You don't need eye. What is that?
Oh, Tom got
Oh, look at that.
dazzled.
Oh, I got a little on me. Yeah! This is very sexy.
It is. It's great. I need a picture.
Okay, well, we'll get plenty of pictures.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's tons of pictures already. Yeah.
Oh, Christy. Oh, she's standing up, doing
Look
it
at
right
that.
now.
Christy.
Now, Christy's
She's
putting it on
showing
her,
it.
on her hip. Are they going to have to do any waxing?
No, not there. Good Lord, what do you think she is? she's not Harry and the Hendersons. Good Lord, Tom.
Sorry, I'm just asking.
It looks nice and smooth.
Seriously, what is your impression of the average woman? I mean, seriously, this is just amazing.
Now,
They're
what
covered in hair.
What design are you getting, Christy?
What is that?
Sorry, what, Bob?
What design are you getting?
I'm getting a snowflake, but apparently they're going to enhance the snowflake.
Oh, okay. Maybe put a snowman in there eating it.
You'll have to come to Wisconsin to find out.
Oh, there you go. All right.
You're going to eat it, just like it said in the story.
You might hear bits of conversation as you pass through public places. Some loud talker on a cell phone or a tiff at the next table. Most washed by and not remembered. But one evening last December, I passed two women talking by the front door of my hotel. I stopped and thanked them by the curb the moment that I heard their words, and said it was the finest line of eavesdrop I'd ever overheard. Their words stuck inside my head, so I wrote down the words they said. And with a hotel pen, I wrote then they had to taser her again. 'Cause then they had to taser her. First time wasn't phasing her. Whatever she did it twice. Who was this gal? Why weren't she nice? They zapped her once. She improvised a twitchy breakdance jazzercise. Didn't get the hint, 'cause then they had to taser her again. These swirling words did not relent, speculating about this incident, and it's gonna drive me crazy, wondering what went wrong. Were there warrants unresolved? How much alcohol was involved? And did her stepson remember to return to the trailer the next day to feed her snake? 'Cause then they had to taser her. First time wasn't phasing her. Whatever she did it twice. Who was this gal? Why weren't she nice? Her hair, it spiked. She spilled her bong. They upped the volts. She soiled her thong. Didn't get the hint, cause then they had to taser her again. No, she didn't catch the drift, cause then they had to taser her again.
Haywood Banks. Somebody go back and feed the snake.
That's a bad day.
Boy, soiling a thong is a bad day.
Ooh,
not a lot of room.
Well, you know what?
Not a lot of room to catch anything.
Right? Yeah.
This song isn't hard to do.
Yeah. Earl Lanter, he's my guy. LanterEyeCare.com. That's Lanter, like lantern, but no N.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
I should be called the Clarifier.
Yes. And yet you do the opposite.
Oh.
You know what? But we appreciate all you do, Clarifier.
Thank you. It's like calling a bald guy curly.
Confused.
I'm here to clarify. I'm here to clarify that Jeff Higdon from Fresno, California was our big winner.
Son of a...
Why are you so mad at Jeff? All he's going to do is...
Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello,
wipe
Jeff.
your
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Cue into the week.
I hate Steven Singer's sidekick chair.
Yes, indeed.
Ace Cosby wearing the cardigan.
It looks great.
I
It does.
like it. It's kind of what is
change.
that? A light mint?
I like
It's an Adidas.
Is it?
Is it new?
I had it about a year ago.
It looks good, man.
It's like olive or something.
Are you,
Nice color.
are you cold?
Was that on sale?
Yes.
It's freezing in here.
No, it's not. I'm boiling.
I put on my
It's very chilly.
Thank you.
Much like Kathleen Turner in the movie Body Heat. Christy, I run.
Do you run a little hot?
I run a little hot. That is some fine work.
Clarifier runs hot.
Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. If you're still using toilet paper, what do I have to tell you? The people who framed the Constitution use toilet paper. Do you know that?
You know, and people remember, you're dealing with poop.
Yes.
And you want something to really get rid of it.
It's crap.
I
You
mean,
don't want it on your butt.
It's poop.
Ooh.
Wet cleans better than dry. Try Dude Wipes for the best clean, pants down. Tom?
Well, thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, we have a celebration in Oregon of Exploding Whale Day.
Oh, my.
It has now become an official holiday.
I always thought that
Are the whales cool with it?
Place in Florida, but I found out it was a Reno 911 movie, so I was mistaken.
Yeah, the famous story of blowing up the whale. Mm-hmm. I think it was, in 1970 maybe or 80? We'll dig up the story and tell you, but it is going to be Exploding Whale Day coming up next week. But right now we turn to the sports page. That sports desk is the Dude Wipe Sports Desk, starring Chick McGee.
Los Angeles Dodgers aren't counting on Shohei Ohtani to pitch at the start of next season, and we'll wait to see how his rehab progress following shoulder surgery. I can't do it.
Man, how is this a story the week after the World Series? Give these guys 2 weeks off?
Josh, you got to run it back.
Yeah, you do.
Are you going to repeat? And then you know what it'll be. Are you going to three-peat? Are you going to... You got to know.
But anybody on that team, I go, I'm not answering questions until January. Leave me alone.
Yeah, if you're in the Kansas City Chiefs and they ask you if you're going to three-peat, I say throw a pie in their face. Okay, we get it. They've won 2. We know this works.
You remember the fact about the term three-peat?
Yeah, it's owned by...
Go ahead.
The guy that slicks his hair back.
Pat Riley.
Pat Riley. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, he owned the when he was with the Lakers, I believe. He sensed that they had a three-peat, and he copy-wrote it, if you will. And he makes a little cash after it.
What is that called? Words like that? It's some
a portmanteau.
A portmanteau.
Portmanteau.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a bad pun. Three-peat.
Yeah, it's more of that.
No, it's combining two words, right? Like like motel is motor, hotel.
You know, one of my favorites is infotainment. I love that term.
Me too, because that means I'm not going to read whatever the article is.
Biopic. That's one, isn't it?
Yeah, biographical picture.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought it was biopic.
No, that's if you can see through four eyes at the same time.
How many?
4. They come in pairs, you know. Although, as we've discovered, not for everyone,
Not
right?
everybody.
Some folks have 3.
From San Antonio, Agent Scott Borass. Yes, I'm just saying that so I can say Borass. Who do you think of when you hear Borass?
My wife.
Oh, you go Borat.
You go Borat. Okay, all right. Reporter Juan Soto may be seeking to top Shohei Ohtani. His record-setting $700 million contract because he is 3 years younger than Shohei. And he going to reach his deal with the Dodgers. Borass, it says, gave a pun-filled 48-minute assessment of the market of the general manager's meeting on Wednesday, calling Soto the Mona Lisa of the museum.
Okay.
That's right. He's a masterpiece. Borass said only a handful of players have matched Soto's accomplishments at age 26. Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, Ted Williams, for instance. Soto's in a class by himself, or is it hisself?
Him.
And so is Borass. I mean, that guy's been the main agent for so many years. True. He's the guy.
Him and
so it's my understanding his salary will be larger than the gross national product of the Dominican Republic. Is that correct?
I think easily. Yes.
I thought Jerry Maguire was the greatest.
He is certainly up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never cared for that movie.
I loved it.
Show me the money.
I don't think it's funny. I don't think
you don't like that.
Show me the money.
You don't like that actress. That's your problem.
Yeah, she's in there for Renee Zellweger.
Oh,
you never liked her.
I love her.
Scrunchy face.
She's
girl.
great.
Fantastic.
Hey, you want to do a Renee Zellweger impersonation? Just go up to your mirror and
bite a lemon.
Scrunch your face up.
Very pretty.
Judy Garland. Oh,
You had me at hello.
She's wonderful.
Why'd you mention Judy Garland?
She played her. She played Judy Garland.
She won an Oscar.
I didn't know that. Oh, wow. I didn't see that.
Her agent paid for it.
She was terrific.
She won the Oscar.
You went to see that movie about Judy Garland?
Yeah, it was brilliant.
It really is good. Yeah, it's not
really
First time in London at the very
not
end.
particularly joyous.
Yeah, it's not.
She's liquored up, and it's a tough struggle for her. She's got the kids, no
Wait a
money.
minute, hold on. You like
I love
Judy Garland?
Judy Garland.
You're a friend of Dorothy, as they say. Isn't that code?
Loving Judy Garland as being a friend. And
What are you thinking right now? A little sucky?
Could we? I'm sorry. Could we get back to?
We have ruby slippers in the news for you. Then.
Mr. Soto.
Click your heels together.
Mr. Soto.
From Columbia, South Carolina, gem of the ocean. Real injury or fake? It's almost always hard to tell these days in college football. That's why Southeastern Conference Commissioner Greg Sankey, you're welcome, recently sent around...
he only drinks decaf.
When did Sanka come out?
I think in the 60s.
And did somebody, much like no alcohol beer, why would you have coffee without caffeine?
My dad drank that. Every day.
Yeah, that's all my dad drank was Sanka.
I have decaf after noon every day.
Do you?
It's caffeinated up until noon, decaf after that.
Do they still have Taster's Choice, the frozen crystals or whatever it is?
Freeze-dried crystals.
Freeze-dried?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's any good.
They sparkled.
I've never tried it.
They sure did sparkle.
Yeah.
What would you do if you found out that one of the big chains, one of these big coffee stores, all they sell is Taster's Choice or Sanka, and they had this big giant chain of stores built up around.
And you're
paying $6 for a hand,
and you're making a big deal out because coffee's out there. I go out there. I can't make it at home.
Love the Ethiopian blend again, $10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about Sanka, but
I've had it. It's fine.
Oof.
I mean, I'm with you, Pat.
Rough.
It's not great, but it was all right.
Okay, well.
It was at a greasy spoon called Eat Right.
I have not gotten to the part where I can have black coffee. I don't care for it.
I just love it. Love it.
Me too.
Guess what time it is now?
Papa's got a brand new bag. Sanko was introduced in 1923.
Wow.
So even somebody back then went, hey.
Holy hell, why would they make coffee without caffeine? That's stupid.
God.
Time now for a new feature.
Papa's got a brand new bag.
Harbaugh's joke of the day. And now, here's Jim.
Bill Belichick talks about the middle eight in a football game. I mean, there's a middle eight in a season too. You could break it down, that way. 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, those are important games. The only joke I know is why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are big games.
Pretty good then.
That's Jim Harbaugh's joke of the day.
Now, Tom, when you were in high school,
join us again tomorrow.
When you were in college, you most guys, when they were playing just the tip, you always offered to play the middle eight.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Glad. Thank you for doing your reading. That was really awful.
Yeah.
Can we never have that feature again?
What do you mean? I think it's endearing. People love Jim. And
I like Jim.
He likes to tell jokes. And he likes to tell what they call dad jokes. Oh, what did you think of that joke, Joke Meister?
I loved it when I was 5.
Oh, yeah, everybody did.
Wow, that seems like a critique.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah. No, 6 was.
Yes.
Why is 6 afraid of 9? Because 7, 8, no. What is it? Wait a minute. Hang on. Let's listen to it again.
Bill Belichick talks about the middle eight in a football game. I mean,
What's wrong? What else?
There's a middle eight in a season too. You could break it down, that way. 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, those are important games. The only joke I know is
the only joke.
Why was 6 afraid of 7?
Yeah.
Because 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are big games.
Then he has to explain it to the morons that are covering the.
Then he's mad. He's mad.
It's a vacuum.
You say, I can't tell the joke, huh? How about that?
So the stupid question that caused him to answer that was probably something like, so are these middle games important? No, we like to lose right in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
We don't care. God.
Well, that's the wonderful thing about the NFL. Every game is important.
Of course.
There are only 17.
It's like the idiots before the game in the panel going, well, you know what's going to happen tonight? I tell you what, the team that scores the most points is probably going to win it tonight. Really? Oh, that's brilliant. So wait a minute. What are you saying again? They got to score more to win. Oh, wow. And you played the game, huh? You get hit in the head a lot. What's coming up in sports?
I don't know if we have anything from. Oh, yes, we do have something from Tom's sports desk.
Okay.
That's how it's getting introduced from now on. So I can distance myself from it.
You don't want to distance yourself because 7, 8, 9?
7, 8, 9.
Whoa.
And don't forget, coming up tomorrow. That's right. Papa's got a brand new bag. Do it.
All right.
Jim Harbaugh.
Now, I will remind everybody that we're going to be talking to Jeff Higdon coming up a little bit later on. Also talking to the great Peter Frampton, guitarist, songwriter, singer, member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That'll be soon. And Jeff's going to be talking to us about some football. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Pick your winners for the pro football game. And they of this season, this week, week 10, and get them in before this evening's game starts. Thank you very much. Josh, what's going on over at your desk over there?
Many things, but you know what isn't?
What?
Pain and discomfort. Why?
Oh.
I've alleviated it. That's right. If you have back pain, hip pain, or knee pain, it affects your daily routine, just like it was me for a while there. What kind of support is currently in your shoes? That same sad, thin lasagna noodle liner that came with the shoes?
It's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing, and they offer you zero support. Might I suggest orange insoles? If you work on your feet all day, you're putting stress on your body. It's that simple. Orange insoles offer arch support and a deep heel cup that all works better in your shoe to help support your body, giving you better alignment and alleviating that pain. Think of a table. If it's wobbly, it needs proper support. Well, if you're a little wobbly, maybe proper support is what you need. In fact, I almost guarantee it. You can also gift orange insoles to that special someone. They make great stocking stuffers.
Absolutely. You put them right there on the bottom so that looks like there's a leg in there.
Yes. Find the right fit for you and whatever shoe you wear. They're great for work boots, sneakers, winter boots, elf boots. Santa wears these.
Elf boots.
I've been told. Elf shoes, I guess those curly-toed. Here's the deal. Go to orangeinsoles.com. Take their insole quiz. You'll find out exactly what size you need, and they'll get you hooked up. And by the way, they come true to size. You're not going to need to cut them yourself. And they include sizes 15 plus. Go to orangeinsoles.com today for free shipping. Plus, Orange Insoles come with a 60-day We Want You to Be Happy guarantee, so you have nothing to lose by giving them a shot. That's orangeinsoles.com. Feel better. Do more.
And we have to clarify, if you are getting the orange insoles and you're an elf, when you get to the toe area, they kind of cut them off. They don't have the curly,
right?
Because you don't need the support up there.
No, you want it in the heel.
They used to make those, but it was so hard to cram that thing in there. So, What? Oh, you're welcome. Coming up, we have Peter Frampton. This is going to be very exciting. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Couldn't tell you if it's recently because the
doesn't work.
Cable's out. Okay,
I gotta pay the bill. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. What's the phrase about it?
Well, yeah, sometimes there's more month than money.
there's more month. There's more month than money.
I tell you what, because 25th come around, we damn near started that.
No, I forget. I know these are.
Man, we've been there though.
These are the Dickey twins. Your name right? Yeah, and you're what are you, Rod Dickey, and he's what is?
I'm Dick Dickey. That's Ricky Dickey.
Ricky Dickey and Rod Dickey.
How you doing?
No, it's Ricky
Rod
Dickey.
No, Ricky Dickey and Dickey Dickey.
Yeah, I see. The Dickey brothers.
Where'd you get Rod?
No, the Dickey twins. Our great Uncle James wrote Deliverance.
Did he?
Oh, James Dickey.
That's right.
Fine.
I kept telling him, no, you need more sodomy. Yeah, more bunghole.
Christy, you told me I couldn't say that.
You can't.
Josh is on fire today. I'm the intellectual in the family, and he's a little bit more earthy.
Okay. We'll get back to
health officials in Canada.
I can tell you how old you are just by smelling your fingers.
It's true. Try him. Tell him. Try him.
You're 35.
He's usually right within 5 or 6 years.
You know something? True. Josh, an honest to God, it would be worth to dress you up.
What about me? I want to be dressed up.
Get a booth at the state fair.
Yeah.
No, dress you up like Ricky Dickey.
Right.
Get a booth at the state fair with a straight face. Have a sign up there. I can guess your age by smelling your fingers. and see how many people would come up and go, well, this guy can't do it. And
yes.
God,
well, what happens when he's wrong? Wouldn't they be mad?
I never.
Who cares?
Take his money?
As Josh puts it, you're just doing it for the viral video.
Are you going to take money from these people, or you're just doing it for free?
You say if we can't do it, we'll give you $3 or something.
Okay.
The thing about the Dickey brothers, they always have their trapper hats on.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, overalls, and they're pretty educated. They're not,
Now you wear the overalls with no underwear and no undershirt, right? Little side boob.
We ain't stupid.
Oh, can we do that next summer, please?
We can do it now. We do it for Christmas. I got my trapper hat right here.
He got me a trapper hat for my birthday.
Are you going to model that for the camera?
I put it up on mine. I still remember when you squirted out of Mama.
Oh, jeez.
I thought you guys were twins.
He's 5 minutes. Yeah, I remember it. I was first.
5 minutes older.
A doctor lifted me up, spanked me, turned me around so I could watch old Dickey Dick come out.
Yeah. I heard you almost dropped your dip.
That's right. Jaw fell right to the floor. That's what a man he is. He dipped right out of his snatcher.
I like that book, The Snatcher in the Rye.
Oh, yes, yeah.
That's quite a book. Yeah, I'm sorry. Christy, where were we here?
Health officials in Canada.
What do you think this add to it?
Could we take a picture of you in that? Because you're
It's on
It's on
Chick's Instagram.
Josh, you need a green.
Chick McGee, if you want to go on that Instagram.
that is one stupid looking hat.
Oh, dude, trapper hats are the best.
Oh, it's so warm.
You need a green one.
I can't
then,
wait
or a
for it to
gray
get
one,
really
maybe.
cold.
I've got a couple.
Do you?
Yeah, I love
Got
them.
this snap on the bottom.
They really keep your face warm. They're amazing.
Does the front come
laughs at
down?
the wind chill.
Yes, it does.
Well, you won't have to worry about getting a venereal disease because those are vagina repellent.
Wait a minute, I can't hear you. What? There you go.
Even better.
You tell me if this looks stupid.
What's the big
I don't know.
flap with the fur in the front for?
Yeah,
Are you supposed
can
to
you-
pull it down, but then you can't see?
That's what I said.
It doesn't pull down.
That's just there for fashion, Tom.
Okay, because that does look good.
So you take this off there and it cuts
You
the line
slaughtered
all
some
off.
poor animal for that stupid thing?
Oh, yeah. That's right there. That's a vole. And then the chinchilla's in the back. Right. I got,
Hey.
That's right.
We're talking with comedians Mark Klein and Nick Griffin. Nick, anything new in your life?
Well, no. I mean, I'm just out there, trying to make it work. I think you got to try to enjoy yourself. Obviously, I'm a positive guy, very optimistic.
I've noticed that. That's what I like about you.
Yes, I feel
Is this your New Year's resolution?
Yeah, I feel like
2010's your year.
No, I need to be more realistic, and I feel like you got to enjoy yourself in the moment because in an hour, a day, a week, it's all going to suck again. Because that's life, right? Good, sucky, 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 sucky.
You say that in Japan, and you're going to have a great time.
It's true. It's just hard adjusting to the sucky part of life because when you first get to Earth, everything's sweet. When you're a baby, everyone's kissing your ass, hugging you, feeding you, and then boom, acne, erections, calculus.
Now she's doing it. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Oh. Tom?
Yes.
Christy just flipped me off.
Subtly.
I wasn't paying attention, but I'm sure you deserved it.
Subtly?
Now, let's
ahead,
move
Tom.
on. We have...
Here's Tom.
Congratulations once again to Jeff Higdon. We'll be talking to him in Fresno, California this morning. Winner of Week 10.
Remember,
Correct?
Fresno backwards is on surf.
No, he won Week 9. Week 10 begins tonight, so get yourself to bobandtom.com/contest. Pick those winners. You could be the winner of a beautiful gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. Now, what's happening at the sports desk?
That is a great question. Paul George, John Ringo, booed in his return to Los Angeles for the first time since leaving the Clippers last summer for the Philadelphia 76ers. Fans booed George. He was introduced at the Intuit Dome. Remember the Intuit Dome? It's the brand new home for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Clippers and the Lakers don't have to play in the same building anymore. Aren't you excited about that?
Apparently, it's an amazing building.
Here's the crowd reacting to Paul George coming back to the Clippers.
Section mic'd.
And guess what time it is?
Stupid world record.
I feel like I'm behind today. I don't know. A British biker has broken the Guinness record for the fastest speed being dragged behind a motorcycle.
Now, this is a little confusing.
Sounds terrible at first.
So, the guy gets on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
You following me here?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Brings it up.
Slow down.
Brings it up to speed.
Okay.
Jumps off the back and holds onto it.
Oh, okay.
Like he's water skiing, except he's holding on to the rear of the seat.
Right.
And the bike is dragging him. What was the speed?
160 miles an hour.
Wow.
It's insane.
Until it stops, he does it?
He just keeps, then he hops back on.
Oh, okay. Cool. I've seen this trick on the internet, but I guarantee he was not going 160.
And he's apparently wearing special footwear.
Johnny Davies claimed the title by hitting a top speed of 160 miles an hour while clinging to the back of his modified Kawasaki Ninja H2 SX and skidding along the tarmac at Elvington.
How do your feet not come off?
Apparently wearing some kind of special shoes, Tom said.
But I mean,
I would imagine they're tied onto the bottom of his legs.
Yeah, they're not. They're not loafers. I think we can safely say these are not sandals.
The old record was 156.3 miles per hour. He went 159.52 miles per hour.
Wow. It said modified bike, right?
Mr. Davies
Yes, it's modified so he can not be holding the handlebar to keep it up to speed.
He was wearing specially designed titanium shoes.
Titanium?
Oh.
I'm more worried about balance. I mean,
that's probably how it's modified.
Yeah.
Well, the guy's still a super badass.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a cool stunt. It's a really cool
gosh.
stunt.
Yeah.
Or a foolish idiot. Either way.
Sounds like something Tom Cruise will try in the next Mission Impossible.
He also previously held the record for fastest motorcycle handlebar wheelie at 109.228 miles an hour.
That's still.
I'll admit I modified the headline.
Okay.
Okay.
Because the headline says, Daredevil biker dragged behind motorcycle at fastest speed.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
And I took out the part that said, without dying. See, the previous record. Okay. See, it could kill you. It's so scary.
Yeah.
And it's very dangerous. You don't think it's dangerous?
No, I think it's awful, and they shouldn't do this.
Is he wearing a helmet?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He's got on a lot of protection.
I don't.
If something goes wrong,
I don't care for daredevils.
At 160 miles an hour, that's going to do a lot of damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you get nervous when you watch them?
I get angry.
Oh, why are you doing this?
Because there's this guy, this indulgent, self-centered narcissist has families at home. And
life is precious.
He doesn't care. He's going to go break this record.
That was your main. You and I separately saw the movie Free Solo.
Yep.
And that was your biggest thing of like what a selfish guy.
He left his girlfriend,
putting his poor girlfriend through all that,
sobbing in the trailer, begging him not to go, and he went ahead and did it. What a jerk.
Is he still alive? Okay.
He is.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's only a matter of time, though, I think.
And if that's how he wants to go, boy.
I guess.
Because you'd almost have to if you do that.
One sneeze.
Yeah, yes.
Just don't drag anybody else into this poor girl. God.
Yeah, she
needs to fall in love with someone else.
Yeah. Hey, look, you're putting me through hell here.
Have you seen the way they camp? They attach their tent to the side.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they sleep in this hammock type thing, like hundreds of feet in the air.
And they go potty up there.
Well, you have to.
Well, think about it, Christy.
They go potty.
A real long day climbing, and you've eaten a couple of power bars.
I'm sure there's a mud falcon or two.
Oh yeah.
What if you had just a tiny little tear under your butt?
No kidding.
While you're rolling around.
Well, remember the cameramen? They interviewed them in the documentary.
Yeah.
They were like, we're scared because if I drop a quarter out of my pocket and it falls on the guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not to mention, I have to do the climbing as well, holding a camera.
Right.
Yeah.
Man. Crazy.
Use a drone. That's what I
think there was some concern about that.
Oh.
But this guy, once again, he's dragging himself behind his motorcycle. It's amazing.
It's ridiculous.
It's impressive, but necessary? Probably.
But they don't show the end where he gets off the motorcycle and walks over to a bucket and puts his feet in it because it's on fire like in a cartoon. Hot foot.
I guess titanium doesn't conduct heat like normal metal. Is that right? Am I right on that?
That's a fair question. I don't know, because you'd think if he's dragging his feet at 170 miles an hour, they'd be getting very hot.
Yeah, any sort of friction like that would cause heat, right?
You'd have to test shoes, too, to make sure they work, right? So at one point...
Well, that's where you get just like a monkey and have them try it. Try it on a monkey.
I imagine the shoes are fairly impractical. I doubt if you could wear them for much else.
Yeah.
Well, but if you do wear the titanium shoes...
Yeah.
People can hear you coming.
Here comes Frank.
Yeah. Don't wear them to the kids' basketball game because you might have to walk across the court at the end to take a picture.
What's just funnier? Or
the first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Okay.
There you go. Okay. Is that sports?
A case of hockey cards and as Tom would say, potential Holy Grail of Wayne Gretzky rookie cards is going back up for auction after a $3 million unpaid tab. In February, Heritage Auction sold a case of 1979 O-Pee-Chee hockey cards that included 16 sealed boxes with 48 packs per box. You can do the math on your own. And more than 10,000 total cards. According to The Atlantic, a sports publication that I endorse heartily, the case, which could potentially include a stack of Wayne Gretzky rookie cards.
Wow.
Which could potentially include a stack of Gretzky rookie.
They're sealed.
That's the
They
gamble.
don't even know.
Yeah.
So what's the story about?
If they're in there, it's worth a lot of money. If they're not,
they sold this thing for whatever it was, $3 million in the spring, but the guy didn't give him the money.
3.7.
So now they're going to re-auction them. But
So they didn't get the 3.7 initially, right?
Right.
The guy said he was going to pay, didn't pay him.
Mr. Jack Arshosky told the CBC he paid for the case, but according to Heritage Auction, no payment was made.
So who knows what happened there? Maybe, but
The case is going back up for auction this weekend.
But they're not opened. So this is kind of like buying one of those garages, storage sheds.
Storage sheds.
There's no difference between reading this story and not reading this story.
Does the story happen to say either of you?
You don't think this is fascinating?
No, I do. But does it happen to say what one of those rookie cards would go to? Or would go
would sell for?
But then, if there are a lot of them,
Then
you're
decreases the
flooding the
price.
market.
Not
You
the
see,
story.
Right. So that okay.
So I mean, this is.
There's an estimate there's 27 Gretzky cards in this.
And it would be interesting
treasure trove
if we knew what those might go for.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
Well,
yeah, that would be part of the story.
Someone will probably open the box on
big part of the story.
The internet live,
maybe on Boxing Day in Canada.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's already happened, hasn't it?
Do they do Boxing Day? Do they celebrate that day after
Boxing
Christmas?
Day
that was
is-
primarily
It's the day after Christmas. You take things
that's
back.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see if it says what one of the.
A near mint Gretzky rookie card can sell for $7,000 to $8,000.
So it's not worth
mint condition card can fetch millions. In fact,
all right.
the last mint condition Gretzky rookie card sold by the same Heritage Auctions. No, this can't be right. This must be the $3.75 million for all of the cards rather than just one, because this isn't written correctly.
Are they NHL or WHA?
From 79?
79.
It's his rookie. It's his rookie card in the NHL, I believe.
Okay.
I mean,
That's my belief.
Well, if there isn't one in there, do you get a store refund? I mean, what do they?
You get some very hard gum.
Bueno.
You'd be a little Regretsky. I spent the money in the.
Nobody bought the baseball cards for the gum, did they?
No.
You could shave with that gum.
it is definitely not
So
good.
bad.
So we'll see if anybody puts up the dough this time, and what happens. Well, thank you very much. Is that sports?
Yes. Wayne Gretzky started his pro career with the Indianapolis Racers in 1978. There you go. And actually, Ovechkin is getting close to his goals scored record. I think he's like 30-some behind him or so. Yeah.
You're wild.
Okay.
Nobody thought that would ever be broken, except me. I knew it.
Yeah, we can start working on that song now. Which one? Regretskis.
I've had a few.
I've had a few, but then again.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be Pat. It would be Frank.
It's hurtful.
Why?
It's hurtful, this man.
Why the anger?
Coming up, we're going to talk with the great Peter Frampton. Also, we have our pigskin picks competition with our winner and the shoe-in of the week. But right now, Christy Lee.
I've always loved Peter Frampton's music, but he should do a live album.
Why has he never done that?
We're going to tie this all together. We were talking about Judy Garland. We were talking about auctions. A pair of ruby slippers worn by Judy Garland and The Wizard of Oz are up for auction nearly 2 decades after they were stolen.
I always love Tom's takes on the
Heritage Auctions. Which
Now, are
of
they
course
still
we
the
just
same
talked
size,
about.
or the gay guy that had them? Did he blow them out while standing in front of the mirror, tucking his male member between his legs?
Heritage Auctions in Dallas announced the online bidding for the iconic shoes will continue now through December 7th. The company received these sequin and bead bedazzled slippers from Michael Shaw,
breathtaking,
the memorabilia collector who originally owned the shoes. You recall back in 2005, Mr. Shaw had loaned the pair to the Judy Garland Museum in Grand Rapids, Minnesota.
That's right.
Where they were stolen by a Mr. Terry John Martin.
Mr. Shaw.
Mr. Martin actually thought those were rubies, by the way, when he stole them.
I saw some of these at the Smithsonian. They're hideous.
Oh,
They're ratty. Yeah,
and the
they
whereabouts
are.
were unknown until the FBI recovered them in 2018. And the Judy Garland Museum is among those vying for the slippers.
Isn't that how she used to smuggle her Percodan, though, in the ruby slippers?
What?
No, I think back then Louis B. Mayer was just shoving them down her throat.
Yeah, that's true. That was over there in craft services.
They were spread out on the table.
Can I please eat anything? Yeah, these pills, Judy. Yeah.
You
You're
can't
pretty.
hit the
You're
notes.
pretty.
I guess the guy,
really pretty.
the guy that stole them, did not get any prison time because he's apparently
very elderly.
And he was very disappointed in that.
Yeah. By the way, it's my understanding though that they did. I forgot about this. They did sequin his ankle monitor. So.
I bet there's someone who's done
Look
that.
around.
Sequined, bedazzled it?
Bedazzled their ankle monitor. I bet that's happened.
You know, sir, you have to go to prison because you stole these ruby slippers. Why do you think I stole them?
Now remember, if you can find me, you can have sex with me. I'll be under my boat.
This guy's apparently quite ill. So.
Quite.
You could have left that part out.
He couldn't let us have it yet. Oh, he's quiet. He's dying right now.
Oh, he's famous phrases.
Aren't we all?
We're not in hospice anymore.
Act accordingly. Oh. All right. Okay. Welcome to Evilville. Josh is your man.
There's no place. There's no place like home detention. There's no place like home detention.
Yeah, I was shocked at how ratty they do look. But then again, they are almost 100 years old.
Well, yeah.
They've probably been in boxes and stuff. But
39, right? That came out in 39? Wizard of Oz?
1939, yeah.
And there were just 3 pair of them or something.
And that was like a colossal year for motion pictures with Gone with the Wind and Wizard of Oz and all that stuff.
You know one of the Munchkins.
Upskirted, Judy?
No, had his way with the ruby slippers. You know that happened.
Doubt it.
I'll bet a lot of stuff did.
Yeah, I bet it was odd.
He left his...
Did you ever see that movie with Chevy Chase? Over the Rainbow?
Is it Under the Rainbow?
Yep.
Under the Rainbow? Or
I
Over the Rainbow?
forget, but I remember seeing it 20-something years ago.
Isn't Carrie Fisher in it?
Yes. And just being
it's about the making of the Wizard of Oz.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, but I don't think it's accurate or good or anything. It was odd. Anyway, sorry.
So, anyway, so they're going to be. Did they give? What are these going to go for? I can't imagine this little museum could afford millions of dollars for the ruby slippers. But
it says the funds. It says $100,000 been set aside this year by the Minnesota lawmakers to purchase the slippers. So,
where is the Judy Garland Museum?
Grand Rapids, Minnesota.
The less well-known Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
This says the slippers were insured for $1 million. Their current market value is estimated to be $3.5 million, according to the Associated Press.
Wow. All right.
Well, so
the remains of Toto are also up for sale.
I think Toto's stuff somewhere.
Toto's probably in a cemetery in L.A., I'm guessing.
I would know.
Wouldn't that be good
With
if he
fairly
was in
large marker.
If he
I'm
was in a picnic basket and you lifted the lid and Toto would... Man, oh man, that would be...
I'm just saying, I bet those ruby slippers are encrusted with more than rubies at this point. I'm just speculating. Get out the black light. Coming up, we're going to talk with the great Peter Frampton and more. We have a little surprise for you coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say? Deep Heel Cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say?
Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
And I asked Frank if he could sing, and the answer is not really.
Probably correct.
But I thought if we provided you with some great song lyrics, the song Piano Man, you could perhaps go through this with your various famous people doing it. And I have a random list here. So I hope this isn't unfair, but let's just try this right now with the lyrics to Piano Man. Ladies and gentlemen, it's comedian Frank Caliendo. It's John C. Reilly.
Oh, I think I could probably sing this one. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man. It's better than you thought it was going to be, isn't it? Sitting next to me.
How about nice, John? How about Morgan Freeman?
To his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes.
How about Tracy Morgan?
La da 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 da. That would have been better as me. Da 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 da.
Okay, Paul Giamatti.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody. You've got us feeling all right.
Adam Sandler.
Here we go. Now, John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free. And he's quick with that joke. Would I light up a smoke? But he's someplace that he'd rather be.
Okay, Jeff Goldblum.
He says, Bill, I believe this is what? It's killing me. There's a smile right away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be, a movie star if I could get out of this place. Yeah.
But John Madden. Speaking of sports, Mel Kiper Jr.
Now, Paul, talking about a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife. It's been too much time doing a thing, and he's talking with Davey, who's still in the Navy. You know, the fact of the matter is, it's probably going to be for life. And the waitress, tremendous job talking politics, and the businessmen, they're slowly getting stoned. Tremendous job, probably going to keep them lower in the draft. Yes, and sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than what? Drinking alone.
Seth Rogen.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man, I guess. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. I got something that makes me feel all right, too.
How about Al Pacino for an ending here?
It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday. And the manager gives me a smile because he knows that it's me they've been coming to see to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival. I thought he was going to cut me off, so I got big. And the microphone smells like beer. De Niro time. And they sit at my bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Stephen A. Smith. Oh, la, da, 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 dee, da, da, da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody. And you've got us feeling all right.
Very nice. Frank Caliendo does Billy Joel.
The Piano Man.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
That was great, Frank. Oh, I feel so...
Oh, you're welcome, guys.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
Hey, looking for the link to sync with Bob and Tom VIP? Yeah? It's right there at bobandtom.com.
Let's see, we got Christopher Flynn. So you join the club, the $1,000 club starting at 9, right here.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello.
I just found something out that was so interesting.
Tell me, please, tell me.
We were talking about footwear.
Yeah.
Kind of. Exotic footwear. We had the motorcycle guy that set the world record for being dragged behind a motorcycle while standing.
Yes.
What was it, 160 some miles an hour wearing titanium shoes.
Correct.
And then you had an interesting story about the famous ruby slippers that Judy Garland wore, one of the pairs she wore during the filming of The Wizard of Oz.
Going up for auction, yeah.
You know what they have in common? This is
What?
amazing. You'll never even guess.
I don't know.
Both of them use orange insoles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's right. You're probably surprised. You too can use orange insoles. And our friends at Orange...
Bono does orange insoles?
Of course. Yeah. And of course...
You said you too?
Yeah, they all do. The point is you can go to bobandtom.com/contest and enter to win that 4K smart TV from Orange Insoles. And a very special wooden dartboard for either your she shed or your man cave. Right. Coming up, we're going to talk with the great Peter Frampton, a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a great recording artist, singer, songwriter, guitarist, of course. But right now, Christy has a special segment that she'd like to introduce. Christy, take it away.
This segment of the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by Amazon MGM Studios. They have a new movie called My Old Ass. It's out today on Prime Video. It stars Aubrey Plaza and Maisie Stella. A 39-year-old Elliot, who is Aubrey Plaza's character, gets a chance to tell her younger self, what she would have changed if she could.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like it's like a buddy movie, a comedy. It's very fun. And
but the buddy is her younger self.
Exactly. There's a
and it's called My
mushroom trip involved, and it's called My Old Ass.
Sounds funny. Aubrey Plaza is wonderful,
she's
and
very
Maisie Stella is a terrific actor.
So, what would you tell your younger self if you could?
Josh, you want to take this? You get to talk to little Joshy?
Yes, I think I would tell my younger self to relax. Don't take things too seriously, and a lot of the stuff that's happening to you now in your younger years aren't that important, and you'll be okay.
Now, how young is your younger self?
I'm talking to a sophomore, junior in high school.
Oh, okay. This gal is probably 20, 21, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And her character's 39, so 20-year difference. Okay.
Yeah.
So what would you tell 21-year-old Josh?
Very similar things, but also, hey, don't take things too seriously, and don't be too quick to grow up. Not that I ever have, but you know what I'm saying.
Can I talk to 21-year-old Josh?
Yes, please.
Hey, don't spend a lot of money on pornographic DVDs and videos, because eventually they'll all be streaming.
That is very wise advice. I'd probably
for a lot of money.
I would have a lake house.
Yes, many lake houses.
Ace, what would you tell 21-year-old Ace?
There are a couple of women you want to avoid.
And just a couple, huh?
Well, yeah. And when you're doing your investment, you hear about some company about a fruit, you buy it.
You see?
Yeah, a little apple.
Yeah. Yahoo.
I would tell my younger self, don't date musicians. And I would like to have told my younger self, go to college. I kind of regret that I didn't finish college. I think it would have been kind of cool to. I'm kind of jealous of all the friends I have who have friends that are from college, and that would have been a cool thing to do.
Interesting.
Pat Godwin, what do you say to 21-year-old Pat Godwin, the man, the guitar case, the bus trip to L.A.? What do you say to that guy?
Date other women than a Kim, perhaps?
Yeah, there was a bad history of that.
You take your girlfriend's cat to the vet for shots, wear a seatbelt. You got under the brake pedal, and I went through the windshield. What else would I tell?
God, what a complicated automobile wreck you had.
Wow. So wait a minute, what's the story now?
Oh, I got in trouble with my girlfriend Kim.
Yeah.
And
Is this Kim the first?
Kim the very first.
Okay.
Kim Staggs, yeah. And I got her a cat. And she said, well, you have to take that for shots. And it was at the time where we didn't wear seatbelts. And I took the cat for shots, and it got underneath, like, the pedals. So I went to reach for it, and the next thing I knew, I had gone through the windshield.
Oh, my God.
It was, like, in the middle of the...
But how's the cat?
The cat was fine, roaming the streets. And
so that's not why she dumped you.
A lady had stopped right in front of me, and I went right through the windshield.
Oh, man.
No, on a more.
Yeah, what about me? Why are you scared to come over here? What's the problem?
Okay, no, Chick McGee. What would you tell 21-year-old Chick McGee?
Don't get married until a certain age. I would tell him.
What would that age be? Can you get Social Security at that age?
No, it never would be up for debate. Yeah, that might be. Man.
Yeah.
Save more money. I would tell him that. Just the classic things, I would guess.
What about you, Tommy?
I wouldn't change anything. Everything's been wonderful.
Kind of in the Josh mode. Relax a little bit, but the thing is, you don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know everything.
Exactly. But if you go back, well, you know. I guess in this movie, you will know, right?
Yeah.
You'll know.
And I would venture to guess that maybe one of the things at the ending of this movie is, you know what? No regrets. I can't really. I had to go through that to become the person I am today.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
We'll learn something.
Yeah.
Well, Elliot's wisecracking older self does get the chance in this film. So if you want to check it out, it's called My Old Ass, rated R, out today on Prime Video. It looks like a lot of fun.
I look forward to it. I really think Aubrey Plaza is just so funny and great, unique.
What's the movie? It's kind of a sci-fi movie where there's a time machine.
E.T.?
There may or may not be a time machine, and it's those brothers, I think, made it. What is that called? I really liked that.
Safety Not Guaranteed?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the Duplass.
Yeah.
We're kind of behind that, yeah.
That was terrific.
That is a cool flick.
Yeah.
The plot to that was so wonderful. I don't think it lived up to the
Jake
plot.
Johnson.
But,
I thought it was great. You get to tell your younger...
My Old Ass from Amazon MGM Studios.
Name.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, very good.
I tell my old ass something.
Yeah. My old ass has some wise advice for you.
Now, let's try it real quick. What if you were talking to your, say, 16-year-old self?
Oh, boy.
If any, maybe date a little bit.
Oh, I did that.
I didn't do that until I was 19, 20. I was hung up on one girl for years.
Okay. Can you imagine if you'd go out for sports and have this brain? The brain you have now, and you'd go in high school, you'd be able to play sports and not get caught up in all the clicks and
right.
I'd say
on your talent.
I'd say someday you'll have pubic hair and you'll be okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That'll be those guys mocking you will be. Many of them will be total failures in life, and you can look back and go, "You deserved it, you prick." Yeah, that's what I would
enjoy
tell
the
them.
moment. The time goes so fast.
Tell people you love them more often. That kind of stuff.
Yeah. Come on.
Would you be more vengeful?
Shut up, pal.
More vengeful.
No, you don't want to be.
Oh, I would be.
Start kicking ass.
Walk up to some guy, go, "Hey, by the way, have fun now, because 10 years from now, you're done." Coming up, we're going to talk with the great musician Peter Frampton. We have some other exciting things in the news with Christy Lee at the SILAC news desk. And Josh, of course, is at the headquarters, we should say, of Sidekicks Everywhere, the Steven Singer Jewelers Sidekick Chair. Mm-hmm. And we're also going to talk with our big winner from Week 9, Jeff Higton from Fresno, California. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
A lion. I've always said,
You want a lion?
I would. I know this is crazy that I thought about this.
What now?
I would never go into the wilderness and get and have a lion because they belong.
Right.
That's
where they belong.
But if somebody like maybe they worked at the zoo and there was a lion and it had to live in a house, but it had to be sedated all the time, and I
How
could
about raised
squeeze
from
it.
a cub? I'm raised from a cub and
Yes.
know you. And
I would love a lion just
Why?
because they're so cute. I would just bite them all the time. Their face, that little
They
nose.
bite back,
I think you
believe
got
it or
that
not.
back.
Yeah.
You know,
And their
dogs.
teeth are bigger.
Nick has raised a very interesting point.
What?
Which is the essence of it. I think you said just because you like something, you don't have to have it.
Well, I've always been, somewhat controlled by my finances. So there's a lot of stuff that even if I did want, I couldn't have.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I literally, and I have panic attacks. Well, I'll get done with workout and I go, I want to go get one of those really nice, like $6 smoothies, and I'll think about it for like, should I treat myself? Am I worth
Yes,
I
Nick. You're
get it.
worth $6.
You know what says something? You think? I think in my head I'm probably the only one doing this.
Right.
I was at Whole Foods, and they had these like expensive lemonades. I don't know how to explain it, but the tops were the type where it had a metal top, and you would pull it open, and it would be a rubber seal like the old days.
Oh, yeah,
and it was like a little bit extra. But I had friends coming in from out of town, and I know this is crazy. I thought it'll look good in the refrigerator, And I was at Whole Foods, and I bought milk in the glass. I wanted it to look, I wanted it to look like my home. It was a home, like my mom's house.
Right.
Yeah. So I walked over and I went to buy it. It was $2 more than regular lemonade. Then I walked away. And then I went back. I went, what are you doing? You are a full-grown adult, and over $2, get the goddamn lemonade. Well, it worked, because I'm not kidding you, but the outcome is how I reacted. My sister-in-law was there, and she opened the refrigerator, and, I go over, all my brothers are married, their refrigerators are filled with, so she opens up, she goes, oh, fancy lemonade. I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't act like, I acted like, yeah, that's the type I buy.
totally worth it.
Yeah, totally worth it.
Yeah. As I only half it's there, I left the other half in the rolls and it's spoiled. I'm having the Rolls Royce fixed.
Well,
that's why I'm driving this.
I would have got the milk in the jug, but my lion ate it. So.
Yeah, my lion likes it out of the glass.
That's right.
Yeah.
We all do weird things. Let's just move on. How are you? Everything going?
I'm not good. I'm not going to lie to you.
What's the problem?
They're renaming my street. They're renaming my street.
Oh, you see, that's one of my hot buttons.
Let me tell you something. I live on 39th Street. That seems pretty easy, 39th Street.
39.
They're going to rename it Cesar Chavez Street. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know who Cesar Chavez is, but I hate him. Whoever he is, I hate him.
Great man as far as
he was a great
farm workers together. And
well, because I had to study about this. But here's the thing: we say we're going to rename the street because that shows that you love the man or whatever. The thing is, naming a street after something doesn't mean you love it. I don't love the number 39. I just look at it as the least aggressive sexual position.
It is one
Here's
of
the
the least.
thing about 39 is that it comes after 38 and before 40.
Yeah.
Therefore, making the streets make some sort of sense.
Sure.
If you're trying to get somewhere, if you're on 5th, you know how far 25th is.
Sure.
But if we're just going to start naming them after random civil rights leaders, is there going to be an order to these civil rights leaders? Is there going to be, like, we're going to name them in order of their effectiveness as a civil rights leader?
No. All I know is that Rosa Parks is going to be up front.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I was thinking there's going to be all these conversations with the guys. It's like, I told you, man, I live on Jesus Boulevard. Where are you? You're only to Al Sharpton? You're all the way across town. Okay.
You have no idea. Do you know what's about to happen to you?
No what?
No one's going to be able to find your house. Do you want to know why?
Yeah.
Because of GPS systems.
Yeah.
The reason I know all about this is they renamed a street right near my house, and now no one can find it anymore.
You don't want people to find you.
No, you just have to explain longer. I live on Cesar Chavez, which used to be 39th Street. So when you're coming here, follow all the instructions. So go down 39th Street. Thanks for the pain in the ass.
Well, that's what I was going to say, because somebody better tell my Garmin what a great man Cesar Chavez, because apparently my Garmin eats grapes.
See, exactly. Wow. Right now you think this is cute and funny. Just wait.
Just wait.
My first date in 6 weeks, and she ended up in Spokane.
But they do all these different things with streets. I mean, it's like, okay, so you have the numbers, and the numbers make sense. And then also what we do where I live in Portland, Oregon, is that the streets going the other way are alphabetized.
So ABC.
Exactly, which is fine until you're on Kelso and you're looking for Pine and you're trying to figure out how far it is. Like K. A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
LMNOP.
I'm the start over guy. I know the alphabet. I just only know it from one
Tom is also.
space.
Augie, we have so much in common. You know what's actually helping me with that?
What?
Texting.
What do you mean?
Because by texting,
you have to find out where the letters are in your numbers.
It groups those letters together. I'm still pretty slow. But
click. C.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but
it's just
I'm always doing the same.
I don't have to do that with numbers. I mean, if I'm trying to figure out 39th to 40, I don't start out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I automatically know. And so why do they make us solve these puzzles with our streets? What's going to be next? It's easy. The streets are named after the periodic table of elements in order of their combustibility. What's wrong with you? You're only up to boron? You're not going to be here for a long time.
You idiot.
Hope you got enough gas.
Brilliant.
Augie Smith is our guest.
You don't have to be. Triple A.
Hey. That was 4.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Silac News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
I'm trying.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
It's all we can ask.
I know.
There's Josh Arnold, the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Most other jewelers hate Steven Singer. Why, you ask?
Why?
Because Steven Singer Jewelers gives you the lowest price every single day. None of those silly, phony sales or fake discounts. Experience the difference. IHateStevenSinger.com.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk, and here's Tom.
Well, thank you very much, Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. As you mentioned, we're going to be speaking with Peter Frampton coming up just around the corner. But first, Christy Lee.
And happy Election Day, everybody. Get out there and vote. Make sure that you don't miss it. What are you guys laughing at?
The first Thursday in November.
That's right.
We have talked about this on the show before. Bake your bed or don't make your bed. What do you do?
Bake your bed?
Make your bed.
Make your bed.
I have heard make your bed. Mentally, it's great for you, but wait about half an hour.
Message from a physician going viral. Stop making your bed in the morning. But you've hit the nail on the head. Dr. Samed Mahzar went on TikTok to explain beds contain millions of dust mites that feast on our flesh overnight. And they can be a particular issue for those of us who are allergic, maybe. He said mites thrive on moisture. And because moisture gets trapped when beds are made in the morning, it helps mites survive and reproduce.
Yeah, see, this guy is married, obviously. And
doesn't want to make the bed.
He came up with this scientific explanation, so he doesn't. Sorry, honey, I gotta head into work. I let that bed breathe for half an hour. Take care of that.
He does suggest people leave their beds unmade for 30 minutes to an hour.
I do.
To allow the moisture.
Because there's someone sleeping in it.
That's right.
when I leave.
It allows moisture to dry up and inhibits mite growth.
There you go.
Mattress protectors and changing your sheets every week can also help keep mites at bay. Well, of course. Yeah.
I am allergic to dust mites.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. Dust mites, mold, and cockroaches.
How do you know that?
I took a test.
Is that right?
Yes.
So
Did you
is
pass?
it like a 10 answer, true or false?
It was.
I don't like cockroaches. Yes.
Is this the thing where they put that screen in your back and inject you with all that stuff?
Yeah. It wasn't bad.
How do they test for dust mites?
I don't know, but they did.
They have. I think they have some kind of
Dust mite
fluid
juice.
with all kinds of, boy, that's got to
Isn't it true?
That's got to be a tough gig. Harvesting dust mite juice for allergy tests.
I think. Is this one of my actual thoughts or a crazy lie I'm going to make up? You be the judge. I think cockroaches and dust mites are in the same family, and if you're allergic to cockroaches, you're likely to be allergic to dust mites.
That sounds plausible. to me.
Plausible. I'm sure someone that knows that, and if we, just before I jump off the building, we can find out. It's so boring.
Have I made you jump off the building?
So boring.
I'm boring. Really? Christy, grab one of the stories that he gave you.
Well, real quick, I have a question about making the bed. When you guys make the bed, do you tuck in the end of the bed so that your feet are really tucked in, or do you keep it loose?
With a sheet or the blanket?
I tuck in the sheet, yes. But my feet don't go near
But
the
then when you get in the bed, though, don't you like that loose?
No.
No.
You want it nice and tight?
That's my favorite thing. Well, I have my bed made once a week, and I love getting into it when it's made, but that's it.
Okay.
Oh, so you don't make it at all through the week?
How about when you stay at a hotel for 3 or 4 days? Do you want the bed made every day?
No.
I demand it.
No, I put do not disturb, and I don't take that down until I leave.
I'm with Chick on
When
that.
you're home, do you let the dogs get up in the bed?
No.
I do.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
Are they sleeping in there with you all the time?
Yeah.
On the bed?
One of them. The other one gets down and
You never
doesn't
know
like it.
when you might have an overnight guest who's allergic to dogs. You don't want.
Oh, that's your logic?
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay.
You never know what's going to happen.
So you don't make your bed at all? Wow, Pat?
Once a week.
You know why I don't make my bed? Because I'm a swinging bachelor. That's why.
Yeah, to make it would be a waste of time.
A waste of time.
Wouldn't that be Wait a minute, Christy, wouldn't that be a turnoff for a lady? Let's just say a chick was looking for some traveler or whatever.
Traveler. I would think if Chick thought he was going to have...
Make it sound like I'm out on some sort of country road.
Are you a fellow traveler?
I would like to
for women.
think that if Chick were in the position that he was going to have an overnight guest, he would make the bed before she arrives.
But you never know.
I would not.
You wouldn't?
would not.
No.
Really?
It's like an open door.
She gets what she gets.
No, I think.
And if you make the bed, it's almost like I'm hoping for sex, and then
No, it just shows that you are a clean person.
Desperation is what that says.
I used to see.
Ace, is the bed made at your house right now?
No.
Will it be made this afternoon?
No.
Does Kelly make the bed when she gets up?
Ace and I are more similar than you.
If I'm by myself, which I am on occasion, I will at 3 a.m. I'll make the bed.
You will?
Yeah.
The only time I make my bed is if I'm expecting a guest.
See, there you go.
Andy makes our bed. I wouldn't make it.
Now, the sickness you have making the bed in the middle of the night.
Based on this story, will you now wait half an hour to an hour?
No, this is BS. I don't believe this for a second.
How odd that you're not buying this.
I really believe
You're supposed to wait before the lake before you
I wash my sheets. I'm
okay.
All right, Tom, you were solo a couple weekends ago. Did you make your bed?
I did.
Josh, do you make your bed?
And then I took a picture of it and sent it to her.
I don't. I do it when I get home from work.
Oh, so it's not made right now.
Right.
Okay. So your dust mites have had time to get it.
Absolutely.
So this guy says 30 minutes of clearing the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And will it kill the dust mites?
It prohibits the moisture that causes them for them to be able to reproduce.
How wet is your bed? What's been going on in there?
You don't
Don't
sweat?
you sweat at night?
Where do dust mites come from?
Off your
mommy and daddy dust mites.
Ace, right now, you literally have so many dust mites on your body.
Right.
You're covered in bugs right now.
When I change my sheets on Sunday, are the new sheets have dust mites?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
they're clean.
There
They're
are
water.
I promise you, dust mites are on everything, everywhere.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, yeah, if you clean your sheets, there are still dust mites. Some will survive that.
Okay.
Won't they?
I don't know.
Sure.
Well, you're allergic, so what's happening?
I have a special mattress cover.
Okay.
So that they don't just live there and breed and stuff like that.
Oh my God!
There are things you can do.
You have a mattress cover? Is it plastic?
A lot of work you're like.
It's not plastic. It's kind of like a.
You're a lot of work for somebody. God, my God.
Not at all.
I think you are.
I am the least. I'm the lowest maintenance in this room.
I don't think so at all.
You
Now, if
doing
you're
stuff all day
I'm
to
allergic
maintain yourself.
to dust.
Yeah,
I gotta make my bed
I
later.
assure you, I am the lowest maintenance in this room.
No.
You think? Who do you
Everything
think lower?
has
You?
to be just so.
That's not true, Ace.
No.
You're high maintenance, but you're high maintenance at home. That's the what I mean is If you have to be at home. That's a high maintenance trait.
Having to be at home?
You can't stand not being at home.
I just told you I had lunch at an Indian restaurant.
And I guarantee you couldn't wait to get home.
I was tired, yeah.
Gotta get this to go.
Here's my problem. When I'm home, I want to go out. And when I'm out, I want to go home. Isn't that interesting?
So you're impossible.
Exactly.
No, Josh, I go out walking every afternoon. I go out when I have something to do.
I see. Yeah, you just don't want to be out and about for no reason. Okay.
And you qualify going out for a walk as something to do.
Yeah.
Well, that's just sad.
Fresh air, I go to the park, sit and watch everybody.
Oh,
that's nice.
You're that guy. Huh? Can you do me a favor today? I need a picture of this. I want you to go out to the park with a notepad and start. You don't have to write anything at all. Just act like you're writing. Take a picture of it and then send it to me.
I love this. Are you listening to music or
No.
Oh,
Enjoying nature and
he's just staring.
That's great for you.
Staring and writing and staring.
I'd be bored.
It's really healthy.
Okay.
Just to sit outside and not do anything. You can't do that.
Josh goes fishing for hours. He lets the fish go, so he's just killing time, enjoying nature.
Do you wear headphones so you can listen to a book or something?
No.
When you let those fish, when you catch and release, you're hurting those fish.
Why are you so afraid of quiet, Tom?
I have gotten this lecture.
You're not hurting the fish there. They don't have a lot of nerves in those fish lips.
And then they have to swim around with a hole in their lips.
Well, the water keeps spraying out.
And their babies go, Daddy, what happened?
You know what? I quit fishing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ace Cosby is Random Fish.
Daddy, what happened to you?
Daddy, what happened?
Random baby fish.
Daddy, what happened?
Coming up, we're going to talk with the great Peter Frampton in just a couple of minutes. Certainly looking forward to that. A member, of course, of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Songwriter, singer, great guitar player. A man who's been touring for a long time, and he's still doing it, which is so great. We'll find out what the latest is from Peter. But right now, we have time for one quick story. Christy Lee, what do you got over there?
Oh, okay. Authorities in Massachusetts arrested a spa owner accused of injecting clients with counterfeit Botox and skin fillers. Ms. Rebecca Fadolini allegedly performed over 2,700 illegal injections between 2021 and 2024.
My gosh.
The 38-year-old accused of smuggling counterfeit Botox and fillers into the U.S., some of which were seized by U.S. Customs officials. Prosecutors said she was able to successfully smuggle the contraband Botox that she then peddled to clients, falsely claiming to be a nurse with a university degree and a license from the state's estate board, whatever the hell that means. Yeah.
So it's fake Botox. Wouldn't her clients know that it wasn't working? I mean, how does that?
You get new Botox.
How does that stuff work? Right after you get injected, does it immediately clear up your wrinkles?
I've never had Botox, so I don't know, but yes, I think so. Yeah. It may have still worked, but it wasn't legitimate Botox. Does that make sense?
It was Botox.
Yeah, I read somewhere that there's places that are watering it down at those Botox parties.
Oh, really?
I read an article about that.
Yeah, that's called Botox, B-O-T-O-C-K-S.
Can you get Botox in your buttocks?
Yeah, you could get it anywhere.
Because when I was in radio school, they made us. Did you ever have to read this thing? She boosted big butts with Brazilian bogus Botox, but was badly busted in Boston.
No, I did not, but that was very good.
That's a true thing.
It's a tongue twister.
According to this, Botox is not immediate. It takes about 5 to 7 days to show.
Oh, okay, there you go. See, I don't know. I never had it.
A week later, they're going, hey, my lips aren't big. Or whatever the hell.
Are the primary? Is this? Do you happen to? This is not a fair question, but do more women use this than men? Is there a?
Oh, I would think.
Oh gosh, yes, I would.
You know what? You'd be surprised how many men get it. I bet.
Really?
Weren't men getting it on their anuses?
Mm-hmm. That's called Brotox.
Oh, yes, yeah.
They were actually. We had a story about that.
Yeah. Botox in the anus.
There's nothing more.
Why would you care?
Well, a bigger turnoff than a wrinkly ass.
Really?
Come on.
Well, we'll explore this later. We have other things to do right now.
That's the only thing keeping Tom and I apart. I don't care for his wrinkly
like all the spokes.
Now, if I were going on a walk with Ace, you know what I'd want to have on? My Raycon earbuds. You know why?
So you wouldn't hear him.
No. So I could. Oh no, I enjoy talking.
Same reason I'd wear my Raycon earbuds. Oh, and another thing. Hang on, Ace. Click. We all love finding deals this time of year. Black Friday is coming up, Cyber Monday. Well, how about Raycon? Raycon, you get an amazing deal on premium audio every day of the year, but that doesn't mean they're not having any Black Friday sales. Oh, no. They're doubling down by offering Bob and Tom Show listeners exclusively up to 30% off site-wide. The latest model of Raycon's everyday earbuds with new features like 32-hour battery life, the multi-point connectivity lets you pair with 2 devices at once, and active noise cancellation. Even though Raycon's quality rivals some of the biggest names in audio, Raycon start at just half the price as the other guys. They're already an incredible deal, now even more so when you factor in their Black Friday offer of up to 30% site-wide. Choose from a variety of vibrant colors, not just the standard black or white. And don't worry if you're not as impressed as I am. Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. Time to save big on Black Friday. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today. Up to 30% off site-wide. That's right, up to 30% off everything on Raycon's website when you go to buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thanks very much, Chickster. Coming up, Peter Frampton. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks very much for joining us. And we're doing kind of a musical chairs thing today. And, it's actually a musical chair right now because joining us in the studio, we have singer-songwriter, actor, and comedian Stephen Lynch. I throw in the actor thing because you spent how did you describe it?
9 months in hell.
Sentence, was that the word you used?
9 months in hell is what I just heard.
You were on Broadway. Do you want to give us give those that haven't heard about this the background on?
The Wedding Singer.
You portrayed
the very popular Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore movie about crazy kids in the 80s.
Turned into a very successful theater piece.
Very successful.
Well, you did it for a pretty long time.
Mildly successful.
I mean,
it was fun. But I had my toe on the trigger pretty much every day of the last 4 months of it. Well, I realize I'm making it sound like it was really bad.
No, but I mean,
it wasn't. It was time to move on. You know.
Can you play one of the new ones for us?
I think so.
Okay.
We just had a little powwow in your producer's office about what I can and cannot say on the radio these days. And
there have been moments before. You think this one's okay?
I don't know.
Okay, well, if it's not.
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Lynch.
This is a song I wrote. I discovered, oddly enough, that I had an uncle, a great-great-great-great-great-uncle who lived in the medieval period. He pretty much did for a living what I do for a living. He was both a troubadour and a court jester, and I think he used to play in the court of the king and the queen. And I discovered one of his old compositions that he wrote for the lute, and I transposed it to the guitar.
Good, because we don't have a lute handy.
No. I don't either.
Because I like guitar comics, but I hate lute comics. Prop guys and lute comics.
Those are the worst, aren't they?
Just hacks.
They give us all a bad name. So this is one of his compositions, and I just thought I'd try it for a modern audience, see how it goes over. Come, fair lady, to mine bed we go, and verily sweet pleasures we shall know. Yet where thy belly meets thy limb, I beseech thee, give a trim, for thy bush doth overflow. Milady doth have a 70s muff. A 1470s muff. Zounds, it's as prickly as a Christmas wreath. Think it might hide some baby birds beneath. Pray, shave it off to make a coat There are furballs down mine throat, short and curlies twixt my teeth. I saith not thy is hirsute, but it looketh like thou hast buckwheat in a leg lock. My uncle was also a very hacky stand-up comedian. But soft, what hair through yonder girdle grows, to be or not to be put in cornrows? Oh, it is beastly and unruly, and it smelleth of patchouli, and that offends my nose. I saith not thou art furry down there, but it doth resemble Fidel Castro eating a London broil. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, medieval bush.
Bravo. Stephen Lynch.
Thank you, lords and ladies. Thank you.
Stephen Lynch, ladies and gentlemen.
What is a lute?
A lute it looks like a pear-shaped ukulele.
Yeah, it goes...
Kind of a...
Well, there's no neck. There's no neck, though.
Yeah.
They look like guitars. I think those are lutes.
To change an old joke just a little bit, the best sound a lute makes is when a banjo lands on it in the dumpster, or an accordion, one of the two. I'm sure there's
You're really anti-lute, man.
I do not.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Welcome back. It's a big screen up there.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here, and Tom, we have a royalty, a special guest. My goodness gracious.
There he is.
There's the puppy dog.
Wow. There's the puppy.
Bigsby, right?
It's Bigsby. It's Bigsby's world. We just live in.
That's exactly right.
We're joined by the great Peter Frampton. Peter, obviously, great work. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So cool.
Tom, you didn't do it right.
Yahoo.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, an honorary member of San Francisco Society, Mr. Peter Frampton.
Okay. Peter, I loved it in your speech where you kind of sort of broke and you said, by the way, is it cool if we nominate Humble Pie?
Well, you know, Steve Marriott is in because of the small faces and the faces, but as a band, obviously there's lots of terrific bands that, but that's personal for me. So, and Jerry Shirley, obviously, who I say, good morning, Jerry, wherever he is. Mm-hmm. And he and I would love to do this for the other guys too. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Humble Pie, and get their records, listen to them.
Can you tell the story, Peter, when you first did the? I think I've got this right. It's from your book. I
don't need no doctor.
I don't need no doctor from the riff, and Steve came running up and said, "Hey, what are you doing? What the hell was that?"
Yeah, we were playing. I think we were opening for Grand Funk Railroad, and we were allowed a sound check, which was not the norm when you're the opening act, you know. So we got to know Grand Funk pretty well, and they were really nice guys, and gave us a sound check at Madison Square Garden, and my amp was turned on, my Marshall stack, and so I just did an E chord. And there was nobody there. Obviously, it was just this huge. I'd never seen anywhere this big before, and this E chord just rang out throughout the place. And I looked at Jerry, and Jerry just started playing drums, and I started playing this riff of of the beginning of Doctor, and then which I had no idea what it was. It was just a riff, you know. And then Steve Marriott was at the mixing console, and he just ran to the stage, jumped up, didn't even have a guitar on, and he just went straight to the mic and said, "Hold it on the E." And he started, "I don't need no doctor." And that was it. We arranged it that day, that sound check. Wow. We had long enough. And we did it that night, and I believe it was the last number of every show after that.
Man.
Oh, that's great. I often do the "we go home on Monday" speech myself because I love it so much.
We do that on stage too. We play Steve.
Oh, that's the best. Peter Frampton, now a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and you have the dog because you have some pretty serious health issues. How's that going? Everything, you look great.
I feel great. Yeah, no, everything's good. It's IBM. It's a muscle disease, but it's not. I'm going to live, so that's much better than a lot of other things that I'm so glad I don't have. So no, things are good for me. In fact, even though my muscles are getting weaker, very slowly all the time, so it's getting a little,
hands,
fingers are losing strength a little bit. So
is it affecting your guitar? Is it affecting the guitar playing? I'm sorry.
Yes, it has started to affect it, but I think that what I'm enjoying now is adapting to, maybe this finger isn't as strong as that finger right at this moment, and I'll just, as I'm playing, I'll switch my ideas, and I'm enjoying it because I'm having to work around it. It's a challenge. And there's one thing about the Frampton family, we do like a good challenge.
Now, are you going to be continuing to tour? What's your schedule, do you know?
It looks like we're going to do another couple of weeks, either in the spring or the beginning of the summer. We're working on that right now. Because I just feel it would just be great to go back out there. And we did the Thankful tour, Positively Thankful tour. And I think I'd like to continue that. And just because so many people, when you wake up and your daughter calls you and goes, Dad, you got over 500,000 votes. Mm-hmm. And I go, for what? And she goes, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you idiot. So 500,000 people plus voted. And those are the people I want to thank because without them, it wouldn't have happened. And without the fans, none of this would have happened. So, those are the people I would, me, I'm most comfortable on stage playing live. So I'm going to do it for as long as I can.
Bravo.
Yes.
Bravo. Now, over the years, you've had to give up a lot of habits, a lot of bad ones. Do you have any cool vices left? I'm down to equal in my coffee. That's about all I do now. Do you have any? Can you have an occasional anything?
No, no, I don't drink anymore. It's like be 24 years.
Wow.
Actually, it just happened. 24 years on the 5th.
Wow,
what an auspicious day! And so the thought of a hangover is far in the past. So that's the one good thing, because the thing about a hangover is that when you wake up in the morning, that's the best you're ever going to feel all day.
Oh, wow.
It just gets worse.
Now, let me ask you this. With the difficulties that you're having with your playing, has that in any way made it more interesting to write a song?
Very interesting question. I've been using... I've always been an alternate tuning guy. But limited to open E or open A or open G, something like that. But I came across the great Michael Hedges tunings, and wonderful player, rest in peace. And so I started just going through his tunings and picking up the acoustic or the electric and doing them on that, and very inspiring. But also, it's kind of easier for my fingers with an open tuning, because depending on what notes you have ringing or whatever, it's a little easier for me. So it's completely changed my style of writing, and it's working so far.
Good. Now,
I got some killer songs.
Do you have someone out there that tries to market your songs to movies and stuff?
Yes. But at the moment, I am not with a publishing company because I sold my soul to BMG. So they have my publishing and my record royalties and everything, and they gave me like $5.
Yeah.
And,
do they have to ask you? Do they have to ask your permission for like?
They officially don't, but they are very polite, and they do. So, when I was with Universal Publishing for all those years, then the songs would, I definitely would say, no, I don't want it for the, diarrhea medicine,
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Do you feel like this?
Do you feel like a KO Pectin? Have you ever taken one of your tunes while joking around during a sound check and turned it into a commercial and then went, wait a minute, maybe I should call them?
No, but I do, because we sometimes have to do Show Me the Way or Baby I Love You at a sound check. We don't like practicing those because we kind of know them. And sometimes I do it with different kind of accents, And I, oh, won't you show me the way? That kind of thing. Baby, I love your way.
Do you feel like a shoe? No. We're speaking to Peter Frampton, distinguished guitar player, singer, songwriter. And we hope to see him back out on tour. Christy just saw you not too long ago.
Yeah, yes. I did, in Charleston. But I wanted to ask a quick question about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction. Did you get to pick Roger Daltrey to induct you, or did they say Roger's going to do it?
No, I got to ask him, yes.
Was it hard to pick? I mean, was it hard to pick someone to do that for you, or?
Well, it always is. And then you've got availability at that time of year as well. So, I had to have a couple of different people that I went after to ask to do this. And but when Roger, because I've known Roger since I was 16, so with the Herds, or 16, 17, around there. And he's known me and I played with Roger on a British Rock Symphony, and so yeah, we've known each other for years, and he's always been a super friend, and he's one of the nicest guys in rock. He really is.
Yeah, it's a great story.
I also have read that Roger is a bad man. He can back in the day he would punch out a guy in a second.
Oh yeah, well he on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, he was using a wireless mic, but usually he has a wire on the mic, because he does the
whip
this business, right? Yeah. And then, if there's someone in the front he doesn't like, just like.
Once again, we're speaking with the great Peter Frampton. And now, are you just primarily chilling out and writing songs and kicking back?
That's it. Yeah, I'm just home. Bigsby and I rule the roost here. Mm-hmm. And are you there, Biggs?
It looks to us. Is he a black lab?
No, he's a doodle.
Is he a doodle of some sort, Peter?
He is. Yeah, he's 60 pounds now, so he's a big dude. And he has to be that the trainers wanted him to be, 60 pounds. So, hi, babe, how you doing?
Let me ask
that he could support me, my weight. So yeah, he has. He can pick up anything that I drop, and it's just incredible what they've taught him to do. And basically, he knows everything. I just have to. I have to learn how to control all that. So,
now, are there any of your songs that he particularly doesn't like, or any guitar tune, or any guitar tones?
It just starts howling.
He likes Gibsons, kind of like me. Now he's walking away now. See? That's it. We've upset. You're not gonna
he turned his back on you.
Yeah, he's not a Fender guy.
Okay.
In your speech at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you thank Bill Wyman from the Rolling Stones, and you mentioned that you were on TV on some show with the Stones when you were 14.
Yeah, that was Ready, Steady, Go, which was the big Friday night show. 8 minutes past 6. And we have strange beginning times in England. You have to get used to that. But yeah, we were on that because the Stones took over the show and renamed it Ready, Steady, Stones for 1 week.
Wow.
And Michael Lindsay Hogg, the director, directed that one. And so it was the only one that was taped, actually. So, I got to play with the band, The Preachers, the band that Bill had produced the track. And so each one of the Stones got a choice of who they wanted on the show. And Bill had chosen us. And so, I actually saw them do Satisfaction live for the first time.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's amazing. Well, Peter, it's always a great pleasure. Thanks so much for your time. Congratulations once again. And
that's it?
I can
what?
Go all day.
I told you we were going to be here for a little longer, didn't I? Carry on.
Next time you're out, I'm coming. I'm going to come see the show again. I was a big fan, and the first time I saw Mr. Frampton was in Hyde Park, opening for Grand Funk Railroad with Humble Pie, and for some weird reason, I was right up front, losing my mind. And what a great show! And the photograph of that isn't that in the middle of one of the vinyl records?
Yeah, it's in the Rock in the Fillmore. There's lots of pictures from Hyde Park. That's some of the best pictures of me and Steve in action are from Hyde Park, definitely.
Okay. Well, be sure to check out that great album and many others from Mr. Frampton. It's always a great pleasure, Peter.
My pleasure too, you guys. We love you, and hope to see you soon. And Christy, I'll see you at the next show.
That's right.
I'll be there too.
Right.
I'll be there too. I'll leave my dogs at home. Thanks, Peter.
Okay.
All right.
Very good.
Fair enough.
What a great guy.
Yes.
And we've been lucky enough to have him playing in the studio on several occasions. And he can still play great.
What year was that Hyde Park show?
70 maybe.
Oh, okay. So way before Frampton comes alive.
Yeah, he was in Humble Pie.
Well, I know that.
But at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, and Grand Funk was at their peak. It could have been 71.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I was in London both those summers, so I'll check. I'll find out. But thank you for asking, Christy.
Oh, you look over your
looking for a time frame.
You look over your journals and how you check on dates.
Travel itineraries back then?
No, I'll look at the album.
Yeah, or Google it.
Yeah, I don't remember. I was actually having lunch with my sister at the original Hard Rock Cafe.
Whoa.
Right
Very first one.
Yeah, right off of Hyde Park. And it was impossible to get a decent hamburger in London at the time.
Now, is there a Jekyll Park as well?
It's on the opposite side of the lake.
It's
very different.
It's a little dodgy.
Yeah, airier. And they don't cut the grass.
Fair question.
It is a fair question.
Yeah.
I'm mining comedy.
And I'm going back there next summer.
Yeah, I know.
to see a concert.
You're seeing Gracie Abrams, aren't you?
Yeah.
I didn't realize how lucky I was until Josh actually said this morning, that I was a senior in high school when Comes Alive came out, and we all thought, holy hell, what is this? And Josh was like, boy, that must have been something to hear, because there wasn't anything, there were live albums, but there wasn't anything like that.
And songs to go on that long on the radio.
Songs that go on that. Yeah. Do you feel the first radio edit I played was like 7:13 or something, and it was unheard of that long. Yeah.
Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff indeed. I'm going to just watch a concert in Hyde Park next summer. I bought the tickets yesterday.
I heard.
How exciting is that?
Anthony Newman?
No, it's Gracie Abrams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's good.
Yeah, she's great. Now, I want to tell you about what our sponsorship is this hour. It happens to be BetterHelp. Bob and Tom Show, brought to you by BetterHelp. BetterHelp, of course, is I could say a more elegant way to access therapy. And it's been a rough year, and maybe getting the edges a little bit less rough can be done for you through therapy. And this is a way, I say it's more elegant because it's kind of a convenience. It's about convenience, flexibility, a time-saving way to give yourself enough time just to find out what's going on in your head by going to BetterHelp.com/BT Show. BetterHelp is a way to access therapy online. You take the questionnaire, you fill it out online, and then you'll be hooked up with a therapist. One of, I've heard as many as 35,000 therapists are participating in this program. Then the therapy itself is done online, so you can use your smartphone, you can use your laptop, you can do it with a desktop, whatever. You can do it as a phone call, you can do it with a camera on, you can do it texting back and forth. It's all about convenience and at the same time benefits of therapy. So if you've been thinking about therapy, this is a great way to try it. Once again, visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show. The /BT Show part will knock 10% off your first month. It's BetterHelp. I'll spell it HELP. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Coming up, we have a couple of updates in the world of exciting things in the news. Christy, what have you got over there?
Well, coming up, we're going to have homeowners who found a skeleton. We have Titanic news that we never got to yesterday. Also, we have Exploding Whale Day in Oregon.
Oh, this is really interesting. And the skeleton, can you imagine buying a house?
And finding a skeleton? No, I can't.
A real human, long dead person?
Right.
Hey, did you check that closet in the basement? Nah, it's fine. Nothing in there. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
I'm so sorry. Wow. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, it's Kenny Tarmac.
Kenny.
Hey, Shooter, we just landed.
Where are you?
I'm in ATL, just got in from FAT through MCO. Nothing like a red eye out of Fresno to start a Friday.
Wow.
I know. Hey, Chick, I was going to update you on my fantasy league.
Okay, go, man.
You won't believe who I got going this week. Jim, hang on a second, guys.
Oh, okay.
It's my sister buzzing in on my burner Bluetooth. You've reached the voicemail of Kenneth Tarmac. If this is his burnout sister asking to borrow money she'll never repay him, press 1. Just kidding, sis. What's up, Jinbo? Well, I'm sorry, but well, to be honest, I never liked that damn dog. No, when he humped my J. Crew khakis at Thanksgiving, remember? Well, what does the vet say?
Oh, my gosh.
$6 grand? I'm just saying this dog is just like your Civic. You're upside down in it. You're breaking up. Move closer to a window. How many bras did he eat? Well, Mom told you about smoking your jazz cabbage in that tiny apartment. Sounds like
oh, boy.
Yeah, well, apparently I should become a vet because that's almost more than I make off commission as a Region 4 sales rep at Smear Corp. No, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I'm not the one who got divorced, kept the dog, and then got fired from Quiznos. I don't know, your dog's too ugly for a GoFundMe. Well, and not to mention, just think about the pitch. Please help save a dog named Kino. Yeah, those are good odds. No, next dog at least go with blackjack or craps. Hang on, Skyhag's coming over. We've already landed. What? This doesn't matter what position my tray table is in. I'm running numbers. Oh, ma'am, are you familiar with the McCurdy Award? I know you're doing your job, but unless you also happen to be a vet or can Venmo 6 G's to my stupid sister, get the hell out of my personal workspace. By the time we're about to have a Code 7, I'll call you for Phoenix.
Boy, he has a lot going on, doesn't he?
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Hi, this is Christy Lee from The Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Tell us more about scatting.
Well, it's it's like in the traditional jazz sense. It's the scoot up, beat a bada. But I mean, I don't do that. I do it to classic rock only.
Right. The most famous scat is probably the worst ever.
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra, a great artist, but the doobie, one of the worst, terrible scats. But
yeah, but I mean, it's hard. Like if you're in the car and you're listening to Led Zeppelin, it's hard not to do the bow bow bam doom cack cack doom bum bam bum bam 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 doom cack cack doo. So
brilliant. Yeah,
sure. Yeah. So I've got the notoriety came from the AC/DC, which really took sale, which is the. Dun 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 Be-dun bad way on all dun 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 pa-dum 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 pa-dum
brilliant.
Be-dun bad way on all and my girlfriend's like, most people sing the lyrics.
That's true.
Okay. I can scat Amos Moses by Jerry Reed.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear it.
Please.
Well, on that note, we have to go. Thanks for joining us.
Hunting alligator down in the swamp.
It does smell like barbecue sauce.
There is barbecue sauce.
Christy made us meatloaf. I'm terrified.
We're celebrating Joe Day. Oh, wait a minute. Now we're being
it's Meatloaf Day, evidently.
Interrupted here. We have Christy's meatloaf has just been brought into the room.
Bob's going to try some of the
When did you make this, Christy?
2 nights ago.
2 nights ago.
Meatloaf is always best in the fridge after a couple.
Are there any fillers in this?
Any fillers?
What's your recipe? Can you share your recipe?
Yeah, I use ground chuck, some barbecue sauce, a little bit of Italian breadcrumbs, a couple of eggs.
Is there barbecue sauce on this?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't listening.
Barbecue sauce. And then
So what's the verdict over there, Bob?
Well, it's barbecue meatloaf.
I put barbecue and syrup on the top.
Is it good barbecued meatloaf? Or?
Yeah, I've never had barbecue on my meatloaf before.
Not bad?
No, it's not bad at all.
I don't like it. It's not bad at all.
Yeah,
My
that's
kid
damning
asked
with
for
faint praise.
I can't eat. I'm meat intolerant.
Seriously, my kids don't eat a lot of seconds in my house, and
this is very good. This is a new twist to a meatloaf.
Yeah,
I've never
it's
had
kind
it
of a sweet.
What kind of barbecue sauce?
Well, can we get this food show all over the
like Sweet Baby Ray?
Can we celebrate Joe Day again,
Let's
please?
do that.
No, don't feed it to me. Here.
Eat it.
No, it's very good.
Thank you.
You need to dunk it in ketchup, though. That's the way I eat meatloaf.
No, I don't use ketchup in my meatloaf.
A hint of dog food. Just a hint.
Frampton to be a good word.
Not the word.
Where did he come up with camel? I forgot to ask him that.
We'll have to ask him
pet camel
next time.
I don't think he
Thanks very
Nigel.
much. Coming up, more frivolity.
Nope. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Shut up, be quiet, shut up.
If old me could go back and talk to young me,
Yes.
I would tell young me, you get to talk to Peter Frampton one day, and he'll know who you are. I have.
No kidding.
I would lose my mind.
I'm with you, chick.
Man, oh man.
The fact that he knows my name, God.
It is funny.
I hugged him.
I'll give you money.
We were talking about that because of the movie called My Old Ass, ASS, My Old Ass. Aubrey Plaza, Maisie Stella, and Christy, what's the premise of this movie again?
Well, this is if your older self could talk to your younger self, what would it say? It's cute. It's a comedy. It's rated R. It's got some fun.
And I guess
fun-filled moments.
At some point in the movie, she says, "Can I touch my old ass?"
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah. It's out today on Prime Video, so you can check it out for yourself. It was a selection for Sundance. It's really a cute
That your take on a chick is really funny. Can you, if someone said to you when you were first in your car, listening to an 8-track of Peter Frampton, going, "You're going to get to talk to him someday, and he's gonna be playing one of his songs live and call on you." Remember that?
And you'll have Joe Theismann's phone number in your phone, and other stuff.
Yeah, that would.
Thank you for this job.
Be very, very. There are some.
Oh, you're welcome. Who the hell are you thanking? Him?
Anybody, the universe, whatever.
I got stuck in the Peter Frampton interview because I was trying to think of what terrible idea would be to take one of his songs and ruin it in a commercial. I mean, I would venture to guess right now, when the Super Bowl airs next year, I would wager, I don't know if you can even bet on this, that 15 of the songs in commercials will be classic rock songs.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, what about Honey Nut Cheerios? I'll give you honey.
See, that's not bad.
Cheerios. Every day.
Yeah.
That's such a great part of his show.
Money.
I mean, you show me the shoe. What would it? I don't know.
Show me the hay for a farmer. I don't know.
Show me the hay. Probably
just blue sky.
I haven't seen too many commercials for hay.
You don't see a lot of those. No. Mm-mm.
Straw, maybe.
Hay sells itself.
Hey.
How about this? You could maybe a hair salon. And do you feel like a do? And,
hair salons and dog stores, pet stores have the most puns. I guess, per capita.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Something like that.
Yeah, hair apparent. They're all those.
Curl up and die.
Curl up and die.
Yeah, and we had that story about the Botox.
Yes.
And it was this, apparently, I'd heard this, I saw another article about this. There are apparently people that are not properly licensed, or they're buying, what's the word, a black market Botox. I'm not making this up.
Yeah.
And apparently the article I read said when they use whatever diluted, however it's diluted, it doesn't last as long. So I'm not a Botox person. But you mentioned that they actually use Botox in the rectal area. And I found the story. A Manhattan-based surgeon says that he does anal Botox.
Oh, God.
And
is it anal Botox or cheek?
No, it's in the
it says,
starfish.
Here's the quote from the doctor. Anal Botox dilating and, quote, I'm reading this verbatim.
I think our corruption with Christy is complete. She just said they use the Botox in the starfish.
You're correct. This is it reads verbatim from the text. Anal Botox dilating and, quote, tightening services run from $5,000 to $25,000.
What?
Yes. There are other niche procedures. Dr. Norman Rowe uses non-invasive, I am reading this sounds like I'm making it up, radio frequency energy to heat and tighten your anus.
Now that radio
good morning.
Well, yeah, I hope we're not on that channel.
That radio frequency energy is used to tighten other parts of the body, not just that.
That's so funny. But I mean, Anal Botox?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, there are those who need some.
Do you get it in your
anus,
sacks?
presumably.
Sacks?
Would it take the wrinkles out?
Yeah, probably.
I've said this before. I've said it many times. I have the testicles of a young man.
Very smooth.
I would hold
Don't drop.
I'd hold my testicles up against anybody.
I'm holding mine right now. Who are you going to hold them up against?
They're just nice and taut. I have the testicles of a young man.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that
Good
like
for
when
you.
women get the rejuvenation and the...
Well, that's different because it's kind of inside.
That's surgical, I would assume.
And necessary.
Stop it.
But it
every
tightens.
month.
It tightens like
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. This is...
Had or become a better conversation.
You better be a hell of a cook.
Tighten up those stories or get rejuvenated.
Dinner on the table. Dinner on the table.
So is the anal Botox, is this for cosmetic purposes, or is it for the look, or is it for the feel?
It sounds like it tightens it, so it would be the feel, I would think.
I'll go you one better. Whoever's concerned about this is concerned enough about it to pay $25,000 to get it fixed.
Yeah.
How's that? They're obsessed with a wrinkly starfish.
Now, Christy has told me that when her friends have gotten boob jobs, they have insisted that she checks them out.
Sure.
That's very common.
So would one do the same if you'd had anal Botox?
Do you think you would tell people that?
Hey, Lloyd, put down your burger. I want to show you my beehole.
Yeah. Go ahead. Try to get your second knuckle. See if you can.
You can. Nice and tight.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You know, they do Christy, do you remember the Christy Lee of, I know what this.
What?
If today's Christy Lee could talk to Christy Lee from, say, 25 years ago, you'd say, don't get this haircut. You know the one I'm talking about?
I know which one you're talking about.
She got that haircut. Frotox. It makes your hair like
curly.
You look like Barbra Streisand in A Star Is Born. Yikes.
I wanted to be Stevie Nicks, turned out to be a freak.
Okay. Coming up, we have various exciting things, including what happens when you find a skeleton, literally a dead person in your house, and Jeff Higdon, Fresno, California, live talking to the Chickster. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes. Gah.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello.
I mentioned that our guests include that man. He is comedian Greg Warren. And this other guy who is word dude lexicographer. Did I get it right?
Yes, you did. Mm-hmm.
Steve Kleinedler, who is originally from Flint, Michigan, now living in Boston, part of the American Heritage Dictionary Group.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got a bunch of books that are actually kind of fun. The series is entitled 100 Words, etc. 100 words, for example, that make you sound great. 100 words that make you sound smart. We're looking at 100 words for lovers for Greg Warren and Christy Lee. Here's one.
We're not lovers.
Well, no, but you're on your dream. But here's one.
Matter of time.
Here's one. Heartthrob.
Oh, heartthrob. Come on.
An easy one.
Sure it is.
I bet you're quite the heartthrob.
There you go.
Yeah.
I can feel my heart throb. That might be.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. When I pee, is that what you said?
Wow. Wow, that is really bad. Very, very uncomfortable.
Do you have another word? Now let's move on.
I like pigeon and I cannot lie.
See, that's where I say that.
One of your people up front were telling me you were having a problem last time with the word entrance. That you were all reading it as entrance.
Well, when we first got it, so why in the world would entrance be?
Oh yeah.
Why would entrance be
in a book about lovers?
About lovers.
That is not an entrance.
That is not an entrance.
That is the wrong entrance.
That is an exit only.
Yeah, that's how we were doing.
That's how we. Yes, you're right. Entrance was.
Yeah, here it is, right here.
Greg, your eyes are so entrancing.
See, I told you they twinkle. Look at them.
They do twinkle.
To fill someone with delight, wonder, and love.
It looks like an entrance to an empty room.
There's nobody home.
I got stuff up here, Bob. I got stuff up here.
I'm sorry.
All kinds of stuff.
Okay, here we go, Greg. Here's an easy one. Ecstasy.
Oh, yeah.
Ecstasy. And don't be going.
Do you know where I buy some ecstasy?
I'll tell you what would really make this date go better.
The only way I'm getting laid is if I can find some ecstasy.
Well, next word. All right.
You'll notice the American Heritage Committee did not put date rape in here for a reason.
All right.
Is roofie in there?
No, it is not.
Okay, here we go. Here's an easy one. Crush.
Oh, yeah.
I need to confess that
this chair is crushing my nuts.
Crush, please.
You are a horrible date
yeah, you
doctor,
are.
counselor.
You're telling me?
I'll have a beer and she'll have an orange crush.
And keep them coming.
Now, here's a word. If you can use this on a first date, comely.
Oh, that's not. You don't want to use
If this
that word.
happens, the way I
I don't know. I'm just getting old. I'm not doing this gracefully. I hate technology. I hate any kind of change. Have you seen this commercial for a car where they say the car can actually anticipate when you're going to have a wreck? The car can predict when you're. I guess they got some kind of computer on board.
Right.
I thought, if that was really true, as soon as I hand the keys to my son, the damn airbags would go off. You know what I mean? But I thought all this technology, like I'm sure you guys probably have this. I just don't understand it. This like MySpace and Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Twitter.
I just don't. I don't understand the concept. Can you imagine being in a mall and going up to a complete stranger and going, "Psst, could I be your friend?" Denied to be denied bail. That should be denied. And young people out there, I'm not saying I'm right. I know this is old man cranky talk. I really do. But I just don't understand. I see all these young college kids getting tattoos with like Chinese characters on their arm.
Yeah.
You think there's college kids in China getting "Get her done" tattooed on their arms? I find that unlikely, don't you?
That's very possible.
Now, this you don't have to be old or cranky for this to make you mad, but this is making me nuts. Have you noticed how lately when you call these tech support things, in my case, I was calling my credit card, but one of these 1-800 things, we know this has been outsourced for a while, but
sure.
Remember in the beginning how they try to pretend like they're American?
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that? They'd say, "Oh, my name is Sean." You go, "Yeah, how's the weather in Calcutta today, Sean?" But now they don't even care. Have you noticed that? I mean, I'm serious. I called the other day, and the guy just told me his an Indian name, and when they put me on hold, they're playing Ravi Shankar. They didn't bother to hide it at all, and I was getting so frustrated because I wasn't getting anything done. I kept saying, "Excuse me, I'm sorry. What was that? Please, excuse me. Could repeat that." And here's what I want you guys to do. It was a lot of fun for me. Maybe we'll start a movement. I started mumbling on purpose, like Boomhauer from King of the Hill or Gabby Hayes. I started going, "Yeah, they damn well so make up a thing in there, put someone down on him." He goes, "Excuse me, what?" I said, "Yeah, how do you like it up, Boom? Huh? Try that on for size."
He's been doing this stuff for 30 plus years, and he's got some brand new financial things going on, some affordable credit options.
Terrible ad.
You're going to own one.
Just an awful read.
Really? But I didn't read it. You see, I
would have.
I made it.
I didn't get a website. I didn't get a number.
Well, you're going to have to listen more.
Oh, you know what? That is a good tactic.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Silac News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
I'm not talking to Four Eyes.
Diddling with her hair.
I only have 3.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
See, look, I'm.
Yeah, she's got the lens. Could we move on here?
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Want to say thanks to the Java House. Brought by. I'm having a delightful tea right now.
I did bring us some wonderful beverages.
Mango.
I'm having
a hot cocoa.
And I'm telling you, it's so good.
A hot cocoa.
I may get rid of coffee altogether and just drink hot cocoa for the rest of my life.
Just take 2 Excedrin and have a hot cocoa. It's the same as a cup of coffee.
Hot cocoa. Now, we are going to, I believe, be meeting Jeff Higton on the phone, I think. Jeffrey, can you hear me?
Oh, sure can.
Oh, there we go. Are you, is your nickname Higgy or Jeffy or
J-Dog?
Usually I go by Higgy T every once in a while.
Higgy what?
Higgy T.
Higgy T. Higgy T, my man. The reason we're talking with Higgy T, he had a perfect week in Week 9 in the NFL. He got all the games right, and 4 others did the same. But you had the tiebreaker, so you are the winner. And you now get to pick against the famous Chick McGee in the shoe-in of the week.
That's right.
First off, are you in Fresno right now?
Yes, I am.
Are you associated with raisins in any way?
Do you work at a raisin farm?
No, actually, my family is in the raisin business for years.
Wow. All right.
Boom.
So I assume that the package of raisins is on its way?
Well, it could be.
Okay.
Are you working with, is it Sun-Maid, or do you have more?
No, Sun-Maid's actually the enemy.
Okay.
Nice. Perfect. Sorry.
Wondering about that.
Growing raisins is easy. You just grow grapes and wait.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
Yeah, I'd like to. Josh on a farm or a cemetery day 4.
You know, in fact, you could just call raisin growers lazy grape growers because they didn't pluck them in time.
He's making friends, Jeff. That's how he does it.
The waiting is the hardest part.
Yeah.
He's right.
Tom Petty taught us
Higgy
that.
T knows I'm joking.
No, Higgy T. Jeff, do you have a favorite NFL team?
Oh, yes. Los Angeles Rams.
Now, did you care for the Los Angeles Rams when they were in St. Louis?
Actually, I did. I stayed with them all the way. I've been there since the Roman Gabriel days.
All right.
Wow.
Okay, here, I'm going to blow your mind. Ready, Higgy T? Let's see. You had Roman Gabriel. You had Wendell Tucker. You had, I believe, Les Josephson was a running back. I believe, George Allen was the head coach of the Rams then, of course. Jack Snow was a wide receiver.
You're a football savant.
Yeah, I kind of sort of liked the Rams because Roman Gabriel was a good-looking man.
What a great name.
Yeah.
He was. Well, there's a new Dylan Gabriel plays quarterback for
related?
The #1 Oregon Ducks. Not related at all.
Huh.
No relation. Isn't that interesting?
Now, his daughter Angel Gabriel dances at
You ever been to a strip
Stack Shack.
And that way, what an unfortunate to take Angel Gabriel.
I believe Roman
and
Gabriel
become a stripper with
Filipino, I think.
Yeah, he just passed away this year in April.
He's the only horn-playing stripper.
Very good.
Actually, Roman Gabriel and Merlin Olsen from the Rams, also from the Rams, were in a movie with John Wayne called The Undefeated. Yeah. And he played, Roman Gabriel played an American Indian named Blue Boy.
You know, we asked Higgy T to get up very early.
Time out.
Oh, sorry.
His name was really Blue Boy?
Blue Boy in the movie, yes. BLUE boy.
Whoa.
Were the LA Rams the fearsome foursome?
Yes, that was
Yes, they were, yeah.
Lamar Lundy, Deacon Jones, Rosie.
Was that the actor Merlin?
Rosie Greer.
Rosie Greer.
Was Merlin Olsen?
Merlin Olsen was a member of the
Rosie
Fearsome
O'Donnell.
Foursome. Yeah.
And Rosie O'Donnell, of course.
And Rosie Perez.
So, geez,
what
Jack
you're
Pardee.
saying?
Jack Pardee was on that Rams
And
team.
LaVie on Rosie.
Yeah, Jack Pardee and Dick Cavity. So, Jeff, you got up early and we're annoying you. It's time for you to make your picks against the Chickster.
Is it time?
Yeah. What do you got?
Oh, yeah. It's time for the Shoon of the Week. Often imitated, never duplicated. You'll see on these TV shows. We're going to pick the game. I did it first.
That's what I yelled at the TV. Chick already did it.
Chick did it first. And now, Here we go. All right, let's start with the Rams. They are hosting the Miami Dolphins, and the Dolphins are getting 3. Tua is back. Rams -3, Dolphins +3. Higgy T, your thoughts?
Well, I'm going to be a Rams fan. I got to go with the Rams.
All right.
I'm taking the Rams all the day, and that's it.
Okay. All right.
Very good, sir.
I will take the Rams -3 as well, Tom.
Okay.
The Detroit Lions, some say the best team, well, most say the best team in the NFC. Some say the best team in the NFL. The Detroit Lions and the Houston Texans are getting together. Texans getting 3. Who do you like, Texans or Detroit?
Well, Detroit's a really good team, and they're going to go down and lose one of these days, but it's not going to be this week. I'm taking Detroit.
Okay, I say it is going to be this week. I'm taking the Texans plus the 3, Tom.
I'm with you, J-Dog.
How about that?
Did you hear that?
Is it J-Hog? What is it again?
Higgy T.
J-Hog?
Higgy T. I was close.
He did go by T. Higgy, but it sounded too familiar.
Oh, God.
Sunday morning, the Carolina Panthers and the New York Football Giants are getting together in Munich, Germany. Both teams 2-7.
Yeah.
Take that, Germany.
Yeah.
Carolina getting 6. Who do you like, Panthers or the Giants? Well, I'm going to go with the Giants just because they're a lot better, and Carolina is horrible. So,
all right, I'm taking.
What can you say?
I'm taking Carolina plus the 6, Tom.
Wow.
And okay, let's do this one. Philadelphia minus the 6.5 at the Dallas Cowboys. Who do you like?
Well, we're going to go with Philly because the Cowboys are horrible also.
Okay, Dallas is horrible, but I'm taking. Yeah, you're right. You convinced me. I'll take Philadelphia minus the 6.5, Tom. And then finally, my boys, the Washington football team, are hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers, or as I call them, the Pittsburgh Feelers.
Oh, boy.
Woo! Washington -3. Who do you like, Washington or Pittsburgh?
Well, you're probably going to hate me for this one, but I am definitely going with Pittsburgh.
I know.
A
lot of people are, and a lot of people are going to be disappointed. I'm taking Washington minus the 3.
Okay. All right.
And there's this week's shoe-in of the week.
All right. Well, hey, Jeff, thanks very much for playing. And by the way,
thanks for having me.
You do win the gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. You
Send us some raisins.
Peruse the I Hate Steven Singer. Yeah, when we're going to put you on hold, I want to get
give our address so we can get.
We'll give Hoffy can get your address. You can send us some stuff.
Wait, we can buy the raisins.
We can buy raisins.
Please tell us where we can purchase your family's raisins.
Yeah, okay.
Is it like Higgy T's raisins? Or,
yeah.
Give yourself a plug.
Cinderella raisins.
Oh, the Cinderella raisins.
Oh, they turn into grapes. No, wait a minute.
They turn into grapes at midnight.
Yes, that's it.
Now,
they come in a glass box, right?
I do love raisin toast.
Yeah, me too.
That is a true highlight. Oh, wait, if this call is for Higgy T,
it might be.
Did you give?
It could be for Higgy.
Hello, Bob and Tom. Oh, Jesus.
He can't even answer the phone, Jeff. It's just terrible.
Bob and Tom show, chick speaking.
We'll see who it is. Find out who it is.
Hang on just a second. What did you say?
He said, "Good morning, Chick. How you doing?"
Is this wrong?
No, you're good.
Okay. Hey, Jeff, thank you so much for playing.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Go, man.
No, it wouldn't be. I always have to ask in this segment. Are you going to be doing any cooking for Thanksgiving?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Do you personally do the cooking, or is this someone in your family?
Actually, I'm sort of in charge of desserts every once in a while.
Do you put raisins in your stuffing?
Thank you.
You gotta have raisins
That was
everywhere.
exactly what I was going to ask him, Christy.
Do that.
Is there like a raisin loaf or something?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with
They'll make
raisins.
their way in there someplace.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Raisins and stuffing is good.
No, it isn't.
Yes.
And I like raisins. I like stuffing. Never shall they mix.
Okay, Jeff. This is the serious question, Jeff. Chicken salad with or without raisins?
Oh, chicken salads are not even going to be ordered.
Oh, you don't like chicken salad at all?
Welcome to my side of the room, Jeff.
No.
Thank you.
I love chicken, just don't like chicken salad.
Thank you.
Well, I guess you and Christy are going to hook up. That's clear.
Hit it.
All right, Jeff.
Hit it. Knock the bottom out of it. Hit it.
Thanks, Jeff. Best of luck.
See you, Higgy T.
Have a good Thanksgiving. We'll send you some stuff.
Wow, I think he hung up.
I'm sure. Talk about hating chicken salad.
Ace rudely hung up on it.
Yeah, we hung up on it.
Okay.
Good job.
Ace, why did Iggy T make you mad?
He didn't.
You sure did hang up on him.
You know I like free stuff.
Let me tell you about Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself home security system. You're worried about safety in your home and your family. How would you like peace of mind? Can you put a price on that? Well, Simply Safe has found a way somehow. And they've reduced their price, believe it or not. 60% off. That's more than half. A new Simply Safe security system. It is the best deal of the year. And Simply Safe is the home security system I've trusted for a decade. 24/7 protection. Bob and Tom listeners now can get 60% off. Just visit simplysafetom.com. Old school systems only take action once somebody's already inside your home. That's the definition of too little, too late. Simply Safe's Active Guard outdoor protection changes the game by preventing crime before it even happens. Somebody's lurking around. Simply Safe agents see them in real time, talk to them directly, set off your spotlights, and they can even call the police before they've had a chance to break in.
Chick, you know this holiday season they're remaking Home Alone, and the family just has Simply Safe. It's a 2-minute movie.
It's a 2-minute movie.
Yeah.
The guy, Daniel Stern, comes up and goes, they've got Simply Safe.
Well, we better go somewhere.
And Joe Pesci, they walk away.
Mm-hmm. It won't be a hit.
And Simply Safe is offering Bob and Tom Show listeners, don't forget, exclusive early access to their Black Friday sale. This week only, get 60% off any new system with a select professional monitoring plan. It's their best offer of the year. Head to simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com.
You know, this holiday season they're making Home Alone 2.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
but
really?
in New York they have Simply Safe.
Yeah. Simply Safe?
What happens?
The robbers go, hey, they have Simply Safe. And they leave.
Why? He doubled down.
Sure did. Double down on it.
Why? Did you see?
And I think
it was in New York then.
He went harder the second time.
Yeah, he got harder. He's playing blackjack and got hit on 20.
Yeah, he's trying to get to 31.
The answer, by the way, is July 3rd, 1971. I'll tell you what the question is when we come back.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
We're trying to see how Chick McGee will do in the cherry spitting competition in the parking lot.
No,
well, here, I'll eat the cherry, then I'll give you the pit.
Oh, no, you don't do that. No.
I've never been so turned on in my life.
Come on.
Now, when you do it, you have to pass it tongue to tongue.
Now, we just talked with one of the champions.
It turns out Nats. Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Nats love cherry.
Oh, how about that?
It may just be me that they love. I haven't been able to shower since last Tuesday.
Oh, don't tell us that.
I can't get this wound wet. I'm
that's
sorry.
too
There may
bad.
be a BO issue here.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so it's 50 feet to the poster of me.
Right.
Now, is the line is right here where the sidewalk meets the asphalt.
So, has Chick popped a cherry in his mouth? Does he have a pit in there?
Have you ever popped a cherry?
No, never have the pit.
Oh, come on. One time in Welsh, West Virginia.
All right.
Okay, Chick McGee is...
he's at the line. Now, remember...
He's eating the cherry. The pit. Where's the pit in your mouth right now? Oh, he dropped it. Oh, 3-second rule. Oh, I'm sure there are no goose turds. Netta, he put it back in his mouth.
Oh,
this is where the geese poop all the time.
Oh, yeah. No, they pooped on the other side.
It hasn't rained in 3 months.
Okay, now, is there a line that Chick he can't cross?
You can't cross. Plant your feet.
He's got to get a toe on the line.
You predicted you could spit it how far? 30 feet is what you... Okay, I think you're going to get maybe 20.
I have a severe crosswind.
Oh, now he's... pussy
yeah.
crosswind.
Well, you know, those crosswinds...
You think the bullet Kraus complains about a crosswind?
Probably.
Uh-huh.
Bitches about a lot of stuff.
Have we got...
Okay, go ahead. Do we have our measuring tape?
It's already marked on the pavement.
Okay, ready? Go ahead. It's off, and it got to the second blue tape.
Which is how far
is that? 20 feet.
20 feet.
Oh.
That's how you. That's
You
what
said 30.
predicted.
There's a significant difference. Okay, now chick is leaning back. Now, are you folded? Is the pit folded into your tongue? Remember, he said the key is lung power and getting a vacuum seal. He just spit. No.
How much?
What do you think? What is that? That's short of 20 feet.
Short of 20?
Okay, short of 20
It's getting
feet.
worse.
Again, what?
I think you need a...
Yeah, Tom, put your money where your mouth is.
I never said I could do this.
Oh, yeah? Come on.
Come on,
These
spit.
cherries been washed?
Come on, chick. Chew up a cherry for him.
They've been washed.
Feed him like a
Rearranged
bird.
cherries?
Haven't you seen them wash them at the store?
Okay, go ahead, take over.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Breathe through your nostril.
You look like
Jeez.
you look like some bad lawyer at the turn of the century in court. Your Honor, I've never known my. Oh, he's ready. Have you swallowed the cherry meat?
No, what's the technique here?
You roll your
Spit
tongue.
it.
Can you roll your tongue?
Spit.
I'm afraid I'm going to swallow it and choke.
Just
Well.
spit.
Now, we could only hope.
Oh my God, that didn't even go 10 feet.
Here comes Christy Lee, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, now we have a gal
She's
with
got on her Daisy Dukes.
great lung capacity.
Okay, let me get this microphone down here in front of Christy. So
Your mouth, by the way. That's the smallest tongue I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, well, that's
All right.
good.
That's why I can't do this. I don't think I'm going to be very good.
3-year-old tongue.
Oh, yeah, 18-year-old tongue is what I
Thank
meant
you.
to
Well,
say.
every all models
The
on
line
the
is where
edge.
the asphalt meets the cement.
He's out here with his cane.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm injured. Do you mind? Okay, step up. You can't take a running start.
All right, is Christy eating a
Christy
cherry?
has kind of a controversial stance, Bob. She has her feet staggered.
Okay.
And now the technique, Christy, you're supposed to go up and down like you're doing jumping jacks. Remember, it's
That's always-
braless day.
That's right, it is braless day.
Okay, here we go. Christy leans back. Can she spit?
No, you can't make her laugh.
What was that, 2 feet? Was that, how far did that go? 6 feet, okay.
Uh-huh.
I think she got a little on her chin.
How are we on time, Bob? We don't have a scorer's time clock.
Well, we have about 1 or 2 more minutes here.
I've never been a spitter, Bob.
That a girl. That's what I like about
I think those Christy Lee, I've never been a spitter T-shirts might be a big item for the store.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
Hey, looking for the link to sync with Bob and Tom VIP? Yeah? It's right there at bobandtom.com.
Top show. Pat Godwin's here.
Hey.
Where? I haven't heard anything.
Me. There's Christy Lee.
They did a great song earlier about traffic and construction.
Oh, that was in the first break.
We had Peter Frampton on. I got to bust in and start singing with Peter.
yeah, no kidding. Jeez. Pat works hard, and I'm tired of you guys
would've
not
liked it, I
acknowledging
bet.
it.
That's Josh Arnold running.
We're not acknowledging. What we're trying to do is
Peter would have loved to.
Cosby.
I did that so that Christy would do a story because we have something planned.
Chick McGee.
I got the story.
Hey, some of us don't like hearing Pat songs.
No. And this is what we're known for. Absolutely over-prepared.
Now, I want to tell everybody that we just talked with H-Dog. What was his name again?
Higgy T.
Okay, I was close. Jeff Higton of Fresno, California. And he was our winner for Week 9. Week 10 begins this evening. Please enter. Pick the winners, bobandtom.com/contest. While you're there, don't forget about that Orange Insoles contest. You could win a nice 4K smart TV. If a TV was really smart, it probably would tell you to stop watching half the crap you're watching. This is really a bad show. That's what I'd like. I'd like my TV to do that.
There's nothing like
could have saved me from
insulting our prize. Good job.
No. I'm saying it truly smart.
No. TV sucks. Wouldn't you like to win one? What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh, sorry. That could have been taken the wrong way. July 3rd, 1971 was that concert that I saw.
Humble Pie?
Humble Pie and Grand Funk.
Thank goodness.
It's all about I was just wondering what date
I couldn't stand it. I couldn't pay attention to anything else.
We just went through this with her off the air. I wonder what date that was.
Dear Bob and Tom, I went to Concert 10 at the Pocono Raceway with 200,000 people in 1972.
Your diary.
That's the racetrack
Right by me.
shaped in a heart. Yeah.
That's where we used to go for the concerts, yeah.
Good races there.
Just horrible story.
Saw Jay Giles and Humble Pie. That had to be a great show.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, Josh. Sorry, Josh. You were a broken condom away from being born.
They tried to keep you away.
Yeah. No, they did. Yeah.
Well, lucky it wasn't your dad's birthday.
You know,
Yeah, do the math. You have 4 brothers. None of them born 9 months after your dad's birthday. I'll tell you why off the air.
Yikes.
Oh, that's right. It's hostile in here.
Actually, wait a minute. I didn't consider. I was May. My dad's birthday was in August. Does that match up?
No.
Oh, okay.
August,
Well,
September,
wait a
October,
minute,
November,
yeah.
December 5.
It's actually 10 months, technically. It's 40 weeks.
My
so.
mom was pregnant with me for 11 and a half months. It was a really weird.
Wow.
You probably read the article.
You didn't want to come out. That's weird.
Now, Christy Lee is at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What's happening?
Drivers in Massachusetts braved a messy commute after full porta potties fell off the back of a truck.
Poop on the highway.
The Boston Globe.
Rapper in the sunshine.
Oh, it's amazing.
Am I not doing what you wanted me to do?
Yes, no. I'm just.
Tom wanted you to
Poop
do.
on the highway.
The Boston Globe reports the truck hauling the portable toilets failed to clear a low-situated overpass in Cambridge.
Oh, now wouldn't that be the first thing? If you're loading toilets full of poop onto a truck, aren't you going to check the clearance?
Yeah. Knock the 2 porta potties off the truck and onto the road.
All right.
And Pat, you said you have an original song?
Here we go. The whole place smells like ass. Driving down the road. Another story about a trucker who lost his smelly load. 2 porta potties fell out the back. You have to stretch that word out to make it work. I have to write a song about it. Yes, I'm a hack. Because I'm singing crap on the highway, getting worse in the sunshine. Oh. Clean it up quick. It's making me sicker than these shoddy rhymes. How do I get the gang to sing along? Wait a minute. I know.
You may think you know. I'll never sing along.
Crap on the road, clean it up, baby. Crap on the road, potty's tipped over. Crap on the road, clean it up, baby. Crap on the road. That's all I get for this.
You son of a bitch! You made me sing along.
I win.
You got me.
You got me good.
Oh, thank you very much, Pat.
Exploding Whale Day has become a full-fledged holiday on the Oregon coast.
Happy Exploding Whale Day.
According to the Oregonian, the local holiday goes back to November 12th, 1970, not when Humble Pie played, but when engineers from the Oregon Department of Transportation decided to clear a dead sperm whale from the beach by blowing it up with 20 cases of dynamite.
Now, I don't know much about explosives. I'll give you that. But if I hear the phrase 20 cases of dynamite, I'm thinking, enough.
That's a big lot.
Yeah.
The incident became a meme when footage of the explosion was rediscovered and went viral online.
Raining down on people.
Yeah, the video shows rotting flesh and blubber coming across the beach onto spectators and onto their cars. Locals in Florence have been growing their Exploding Whale Day celebration in recent years. And the organizer there, Elaine McMillan, said, quote, "We feel that to remember something that went so wrong can make an ongoing positive difference in our small coastal community."
Now, I knew her husband, McMillan, but I never met wife. McMillan and White.
No, we get it. There's a
message received.
Chick looked at me confused, but I guess it was just because
you mentioned it at all.
So I Googled this. I was trying to find the original video, but I mean, it's raining blubber and
blubber.
Got all over cars and stuff. But when I was looking for that, I landed on this.
Blubber.
An Australian woman discovered what turned out to be a huge whale penis that had washed up on a Queensland beach.
Oh, boy.
The woman said, with the help of TikTok and marine biologists, we figured out what the weird animal thing was.
That whale's wife must have been really pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to wonder what happened to the rest of the whale. So I guess he's. I never thought about the Moby Dickless. Moby Dickless is swimming around out there. Famous.
You can now call me Ish Female. Ishmael wasn't the whale, I understand. I always thought Moby Dick should have been written from the whale's perspective.
Is that right?
Call me Moby.
Yeah.
Okay, that's so. Anyway, they're celebrating the famous exploding whale.
Yeah.
Okay, Yikes!
Coal from the RMS Titanic is going up for auction. The coal is among 700 maritime artifacts dating back to the 1500s that are housed at the Shipwreck Treasure Museum in Charleston, Cornwall.
How do they prove it?
I don't know. Coal could be coal, right? The museum's current owner, a Sir Tim Smith, is now.
Hey, wait a minute! This coal from the Titanic smells like mesquite.
Yeah, are we sure this is from the?
Sir Tim Smith is now selling the building as well as its contents.
Can you use coal on an outdoor charcoal cooker? Or?
It'd be once you bring it up to temperature, sure.
You'd be able to do it. Yeah, I thought so.
The sale includes 46 grams of coal from on board the Titanic, which has been valued at around $800.
$800?
Yeah.
That's not even.
That's not.
What?
What's the point?
Isn't it all wet?
Yeah, it's been in the ocean for 100 years.
Well, it's makes a good stocking stuffer, I guess. That isn't just any coal.
No.
For the naughty kids, yeah. Right?
How do they know this is real? That's
Who knows?
I have no reason to doubt them.
Oh, yeah?
That's right.
They wouldn't just try to pull one over on you and say it is coal from the Titanic, would they?
I guess there had to have been a ton of coal on the Titanic.
Sure, a lot of
many
unused
tons.
coal.
Yeah, that's those stokers down there.
would that still be there? Would it have all turned into diamonds?
Oh, the pressure of down there is pretty.
I please don't send me a letter telling me how stupid I am.
Right,
I'm aware of that.
That's been debunked or whatever.
But weren't you a stoker on the Titanic or a smoker? Or
I was actually a midnight toker. Yeah,
that's what I thought. Yeah.
Sorry. An Italian company is now selling.
I just thought of something. Mm-hmm. Have you seen that movie Titanic, Josh?
I have many times.
It's a good movie.
I really do like it. Yes,
half a good movie.
You know what you could. That coal might be special coal. You know what it could be?
What could it be?
You could draw what's her name, Kate Winslet's boobs with that.
Oh yes, he did. Was that a charcoal drawing or whatever the hell?
I've said it before. I'll say it again. Have you seen the viral clip where they replaced Kate Winslet with a golden retriever? And the golden is lounging on the couch, and it draw me like one of your French ladies.
I did see that. I remember going, huh, and immediately looking at something else.
Wow. Chick, I liked it very much, and I'm so glad you turned me on to that.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much. It would have been a cat. If it had been a cat leaning up against you, don't really like that.
I want to see the follow-up on this. That has to get more than $800 if it was something that was part of the Titanic.
Well, we'll see.
Huh.
What's the most... there's no way of knowing this. What's the most valuable or piece of from the Titanic they brought up? Probably like a clock or something, or...
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Maybe a jewel or something?
Like John Astor's head or something.
Oh, they found a petrified dump of Molly Brown's.
She's a big girl.
I thought she was unsinkable.
She was unsinkable.
Yeah.
Not her dump.
Yeah, the turd floated at the top.
She crapped off one of the lifeboats.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Molly, come on. Hey, when you gotta go.
I just speak my mind.
An Italian company is now selling cans of so-called fresh air from Lake Como to tourists.
Oh, boy.
Italy Comunica said it has bottled the air from the picturesque lake and is selling the cans for about $11 a piece.
Have you guys been there?
I have not.
I'm too afraid.
That's where. Why?
But I've always been Cuomophobic.
Okay, comophobic is what he meant to say, but still.
You're right.
Just to help the listener along.
Cuomophobic.
Yeah, Cuomophobic would really involve politics and dumb television shows.
Josh just looked around the room like there wasn't anybody here.
Like you were testing the joke?
Perhaps if the video of me telling that joke was replaced by a golden retriever, it would be so much more enjoyable.
Don't do that voice. Don't do that voice.
Each can is said to contain 400 milliliters of 100% authentic air collected from Lake Como, a popular tourist destination where George Clooney lives, where multiple movies have been filmed, and of course, celebrities live. And it's
This is
the air.
And it's called Fresh Air from Lake Como.
Yes.
My gosh.
With your host, the great Dave Davies. Terry couldn't be here today, so I'll be interviewing our guest on Fresh Air. Okay.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Who would want that?
Well, somebody told CNN that the souvenir cans are something original, fun, and even provocative that can be easily transported in a suitcase for tourists.
Where the hell is
it? It can? Wouldn't it explode?
Northern Italy.
Can you put compressed air in a suitcase?
I don't think so.
What do you mean compressed? You put hairspray in your suitcase, don't you?
Are you kidding? Look at
Tom does it.
Okay, wait a minute. Tom used to carry hairspray.
No.
He did.
Yes, he did.
You wore hairspray. No wonder you.
No. He had a big phobia about him looking like a mad scientist, where it would.
Oh yeah. You don't want it sticking out on the sides.
Yeah.
Sticking out on the sides.
I always like that look.
Really?
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Look at that madman.
You look like
Marty.
You look like a nuclear scientist working for the Russians. Yuri, how do we bomb them?
We go from Italy to France, where new homeowners discovered a skeleton in an attic after the previous occupant disappeared. According to a statement from the prosecutor's office in Urstel, France, the remains were discovered in an attic of an outbuilding during renovation. The discovery is thought to be linked to the property's former owner, a man born in 1927, but who disappeared in 2009.
What? Oh.
According to CNN, the remains have been sent to the Strasbourg Institute of Forensic Medicine.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
to confirm the identity of the deceased.
Good work.
So it's just a skeleton now.
Yeah, no trace of him was found despite a police investigation, which was eventually closed in 2016. He was legally declared dead in 2021. The remains were found in a small room immediately under the roof, accessible only by a trap door that was almost invisible.
What?
There's more to this story.
So how long does it take for a body to be turned into a skeleton if it's sitting in air?
Well, he disappeared in 2009.
I bet that's enough.
That's enough?
Yeah.
So
it's
what, all the tissues
2024.
eaten up by bugs and
So
stuff?
15 years?
Pat, what do you think?
You know, I'm scared to own my own house.
Why?
I'm homophobic.
Oh, boy. There it is, folks. There it is.
But homophobic. What?
Does it work? It works.
Yeah.
Well, one person has to believe in it, I guess. That's fine.
No, I'm serious.
I don't know how long it takes.
If the guy died up in that space 15 years ago, would your body turn into a skeleton?
Yeah, but I bet there's still some tissue on it.
Didn't you move into somewhere where somebody died?
Someone died, yeah. Someone hanged themselves in the kitchen.
That's bad meatloaf, okay?
Didn't you say that every night at a certain hour it would smell like cinnamon out of nowhere?
11:45 every night.
Oh,
How's cinnamon
he's eating
doing, by the
cinnamon
way?
rolls. Huh?
Not the stripper cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
So they were unable to save the guy, huh?
They couldn't revive him.
No, they
Couldn't revive him.
Clear. Hey, I think we should let this one go.
Yeah. What's the protocol on that? How much decomposed flesh before you go? I don't think it's worth it. Muldoon, if you want to do mouth to mouth, I think this guy's a goner. I can see most of the bones. That was my favorite Aerosmith album.
Most of the bones?
A Skeleton in the Attic.
Oh, sure.
Terrific album. Their Halloween collection.
Toys in the Attic.
It was great stuff.
You ever hear that P. Diddy album, Boys in the Attic?
Wow.
We haven't heard anything about that recently. There's a new bulletin coming out any day, right? Something like that.
He celebrated his birthday in prison, I remember.
Oh, I hope they had cake.
Oh, well.
I pinned the tail on the boy.
Bad news for his cellmate, by the way.
Hey, let me tell you about Prize Picks, the best place to get real money sports action while watching football and all your favorite sports. Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to everybody, and the app is easy to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport, then pick more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 100 times your money. It's easy. Just decide more or less on each player's specific projection. For example, decide if Lamar Jackson will have more or less than 1.5 passing touchdowns. You can mix and match your picks across football, basketball, hockey, and more to create your lineup. Prize Picks even invented Flex Play. You can still cash out even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Check out prizepicks.com or just download the Prize Picks app today. Use the code TOM and get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks to get $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. Must be present in certain states where it's lawful to wager. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thank you very much, Chick. Coming up, Camus identify our celebrity birthday today?
Oh, hello.
We'll find out when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Dear Allie, my boyfriend recently proposed to me and I'm so madly in love with him. We met after he went through a really bad breakup and I was there for him. But then one night when we got really drunk, he basically told me I would always be second to that girl.
No.
I don't even think he remembers saying it. Obviously, I was super hurt, but I felt like I can take what I'll get. But am I making a huge mistake in marrying him knowing that? Do you think I should bring it up or what should I do? Oof.
Oh. Girl, you run.
Yikes.
You can't be with him. No.
Unless stuff, but that could have been a while ago and maybe feelings have changed.
You can't hear it.
I think it's worth asking him about.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, let him defend himself, you know.
Yeah.
What an idiot. Why did he even say that?
Well, he was drunk.
I know.
You know?
Well, he
Speak
was
the
so
truth.
drunk he might not know, she said.
Maybe that's the deep truth
Yeah.
for this guy.
That's why it's like,
You know, I've never quite bought into that when you're drunk, everything you say is the honest truth.
That's
no.
true.
It's true. I've
There's
lied
a lot of BSing when you're drunk.
Yeah, there is.
But why would you say that?
I don't know.
Like, that's like, oy.
Talk to him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. In that case, I think it was truth serum, but I agree. Generally, drinking's not always that. Eesh.
That's a tough
Just
one.
talk to him. Yeah,
That's almost worse
you have
than
every
cheating.
right to ask him.
Cool. All right, we're ready for no lights.
No lights and action. First time in cinematic history.
Let's do that one more time, and then I'll get some close-ups. Ready? Ready.
11 years of
Mr. Soprano, you're driving down the road and a song comes on. You turn it off immediately. What song was it?
Oh, shit. Give me a second on this one. Something annoying. Well, I think there's got to be a song that just pisses, that's repetitive and annoying. What is it? Baby Shark, but Baby Shark.
Hey, Mr. Soprano, a song comes on and you turn it off immediately.
Oh, the Baby Shark. I mean, it's over and over and over. It repeats itself. Creates road rage. Jesus.
A conspiracy theory that might be true.
I don't believe dinosaurs ever here. Look at the pterodactyl. I mean, if you could fly with leather wings, every hairband would have lost their lead singer during migration.
What?
It's an old joke I used to do.
No, so here's a question. Do you want to acknowledge the camera at all at any point in this video?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
I looked at the No, I don't want to acknowledge the camera. I'm ready. The rock wrestler.
Something in Atlanta. Yeah, rock. Got the rock of Gibraltar.
What is it again? That's right. Yeah, Gibraltar. That's right. Yeah, that's fine. That's good though. That's perfect.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker. When I travel through Georgia, I make sure I go to my favorite part of the state, Savannah's. You think about it. The rocks from here, the Rock of Gibraltar's, and the Rock of Ages. And the fact remains, of all the landmarks here in Savannah, my favorite hits my ears, and I listen to it every day. The Rock of Savannah, and I just forgot the damn call letters. State
I-95.
I-95. Shit. Okay, I-95.
Hey, Mr. Soprano, can you do an impression of someone famous?
Oh yeah, the little prick from Fantasy Island. The plane. There it is.
That's good.
It's so obscure, but
that's perfect.
I had to do something that I could go up higher.
That's right, my wheelhouse.
Caliendo said something when I rush my Tony or go high, it sounds Asian. And it does.
Hey, Donnie, if you wore a warning label, what would it say?
Donnie Baker, the bastard maker. I'll put a baby in you. My favorite part of the United States right here in the ocean cities. There's so much to see and do, and you may not have the salt life, because if you're like me, you're diabetic.
I'll do it.
Hey, Mr. Soprano, what's the worst job you ever had?
Probably bidding your mom over. Jesus.
Hey. Sorry. Hey, Donnie, can you do an impression of someone famous?
Man, I used to do a bunch of them. I used to do Crocodile Hunter. I could do him. I could do a pretty good Fred Sanford's. I could do my cousin, but then our aunt called us.
There it is.
That was great. That was great, man. Cool.
Coming up on that Tuesday evening, once again, November 19th, just around the corner, downtown Indy.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Oh, we've got just enough time for, ladies and gentlemen, it's another edition of the Jim Harbaugh joke of the day.
Is that right?
Ready? Yep, here we go.
Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9.
There it is.
Now to show you how it's done.
Who's that? The deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace.
What vegetable is the best at martial arts?
What vegetable is the best at martial arts? I don't know which one.
Broccoli.
Oh, I thought you were going to go karate.
Broccoli is Bruce's.
Bruce Lee's.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be karate. Yeah. But yes, that's very good. A Bruce Lee reference.
That's very good.
That would be perfect for Bruce Lee's birthday.
Take that.
I don't think it is. Time now to review history.
Is it Bruce Lee's birthday?
No, I don't think so.
Let's do this for Today in History.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Win every day. Okay.
Yeah, we talked to Peter Frampton earlier. If you get a chance, you can watch that interview. It'll be floating around our various social media platforms, YouTube, et cetera, et cetera. Let's see. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, you'll know this one, Chick.
Yep.
1867, discovered radium down the road a little bit.
Oh, Madame Curie, right?
Yeah, remember her first name?
Amelia.
No. Marie Curie.
Marie.
Oh.
Yeah, very good. 1913, famed existentialist.
Oh, this you tease us. This Camus.
Yeah, boy, I got tired of hearing that word. Existential.
You think anybody called him Birdie Boy? I bet they did. Hey, Birdie Boy.
Albert Camus.
Birdie.
What was his big deal? I think therefore I am, or what was it?
No.
The Plague was probably his most famous.
The Plague.
Yeah.
My God, the Plague.
Yeah, that was
yes.
A million laughs. Yeah, fun stuff.
Make you think. Make you truly think.
You smoked a lot of cigarettes. Let's see. 1943, another big smoker, Joni Mitchell. Yeah, very heavy smoker.
I had no idea that she and Graham Nash were so in love for so long.
Yeah.
And they might still be in love, as far as I know.
Oh, well, good luck to
They
them.
were very much in love.
Our house was written about her.
Didn't they live up in the hills together?
Yep.
They bought
There's a whole
houses for each other?
documentary about that whole Laurel Canyon thing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ass Canyon.
Laurel.
Oh no, Laurel Canyon.
Yeah, I saw that. That was.
You saw that movie Ass Canyon, right?
I did, yeah.
Oh.
Christy Canyon starred.
Double and triple at one point.
Okay, here's one for you. Josh, born in 1996 on this date, Ella Yelich O'Connor.
I don't know who that is.
It's not Ella Fitzgerald?
Ella
Oh, and
Yelich?
for Ella Fitzgerald, I would have warned Pat to get his guitar out because that would have made me happy.
I think we have to do it, even though.
No, we do not.
No, we don't have enough time.
We don't have enough time.
do
I think we have plenty of
time.
It's that's the actual given name at birth of Lord.
Oh, okay. I got
You guys were all.
The Lord, the singer
Yeah.
Lord. I thought Lord Carrat. Who are we going with?
No, Lord, the singer. You guys were singing her praises just yesterday.
Yeah, I like her.
Don't
Yeah.
say that.
Her band, when she tours,
Yeah.
The Lordettes?
and Savior. That's the name of her band.
Do you think they had to talk her into using Lord as her stage name?
No, I think she probably just went, this is what I'm going with.
Really?
Yeah.
How would you do that?
I mean, you've already got your Madonna.
Yeah.
It may mean something else with the E at the end. Who knows?
I think it means it's slightly more pretentious.
It's a,
I think so.
Lords is a place in France.
Now,
I believe it's Lordy.
oh, Lordy.
Lordy Low.
Okay.
Lordy Miss Cloudy.
No, this is, I don't know about this one. This is a chick question.
Christy?
1974, Thomas Nast. Excuse me, they mean.
What?
They mean 1874, I'm sure.
1874,
Sorry.
Thomas Nast.
It's a typo.
He thinks he's smarter than the...
No, I'm okay. 1974. Thomas Nast releases the first political cartoon depicting the elephant as...
It wasn't the Republican Party?
Yeah.
It was a Republican
that was
Party.
obviously 1874.
It was 1974.
Thomas Nast.
I took a class on it.
It was around,
Elephants in the media.
It was around the.
Oh, that's the one, with Chris Christie.
I did my thesis on Operation Dumbo.
It might have been the first political cartoon. Is that what it says?
No, just using the elephant.
Just using the elephant, which is stuck around. How about? Oh, here we go. This is a good one. This is for Godwin. 1904.
1904.
The musical Little Johnny Jones.
I thought you were in that musical in 1904.
Born a couple years later.
Featuring what song that to this day we all know?
1904, Al Jolson song, maybe?
I'm going to say Yankee Doodle Dandy.
You are going to say correctly.
Good job, Josh.
It's not Ventura Highway?
1904.
Little Johnny Jones.
George M. Cohan.
On the stage now.
Little Johnny
Apparently,
Jones.
this says that was a stage play about a jockey named Little Johnny Jones, but Yankee Doodle Dandy came out of it.
What, entertainment then.
Oh, boy.
Just awful.
Yeah.
Right? Anybody who had the balls to get up on stage was hailed as a genius.
The king of cool died in this date in 1980. The actor Steve McQueen.
Oh, he was the king of cool? I didn't know that.
Sure, I think so.
He was kind of a badass there.
Yeah. And apparently not all that friendly. But,
Bullet?
The Blob?
Oh, I remember the Blob. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't Michael Landon also in the Blob?
He was in I Was a Teenage Werewolf.
That's it.
And the great Rowan Atkinson. Do you know who that is, Christy Lee?
Mr. Bean?
Mr. Bean.
Yes.
Opened on this date in 1997. Thank you very much. Don't forget, you got to get your sports picks in for pro football beginning this evening. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. You could win that great gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. So get that done today, please. And keep listening. $1,000 an hour at stake. I'll give you that next keyword in about 10 minutes. This is the Bob and Tom Show.